Hello, everybody. How are you tonight? Patriot Last March, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I saw. Kroos Alt looks absolutely fucking insane. She stuns. She does a lot of shit. I want her. That's why we are doing Invitation to Wine today. Kroos Alt will be mine. YouTube chatting? Right now it's YouTube chatting, apparently. Give me a second. I am just... getting shit done, boys. Just getting shit done. Oh, why? Oh my god, I fucking hate that. Hello, Amy, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hello, Controller. I was just getting everything ready for tonight, don't worry. We are pretty ready for tonight. I have to show you my team, guys. I have to show you my team. My team is absolutely fucking goated. You will love my new team. Well, not new, but you'll love my team. There's a thing called brush play, I think. What the fuck is brush play? Among Us. Are your pants on? Of course my pants are on. You're starting Invitation to Wine. I must ask, do you have anyone who does dot damage? That is pretty important thing to have for this event. I have somebody. Let me check. I have blue poison. That could work. I think Justice Knight. Justice Knight. It's more goonable, you know. Damage over time. I know. That's why I was checking. Why? What? I hate this. Oh, my ears. Fuck. Why choose? We're going to green. Yeah, I can tell that you all going to me, guys. Okay, no, don't worry, Patriot. Oh, I'm not even gonna read that, Controller. Yes. Oh, thanks for the hug, Amy. Hug to you back. Good. I don't have anything to level her up, but I guess she can work. Shut up, Sonette. Yeah, both make them lose. Make them lose points. Oh, yeah. We have that. We have that. We're basically ready. We're really, really ready. But I do have a very solid team, Patriot. Even without a lot of DOT, I do have a very good team, I think. You will see, guys. Green, you know how you were talking? Yes, the Chinese stole my pixels all the time. What? What's the problem with the Chinese stealing my pixels? Oh, before you say anything. Okay, well, this event is heavy geared towards either having dot or very high attack speed. High attack speed. Oh, anyways, be right back.
System is now in...
Shut up, Philopphis. You're cute, but I'm trying to start the stream. Thanks. Hello, squad. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're doing Invitation to Wine. I have worked a little bit on my team since the last time we played, and I think my team right now is pretty strong. Pretty strong to fucking shit. Anyways, I'm not your maid. I wear a maid outfit when you guys pay me. By the way, one of those things are pending. But I'm gonna wear the maid outfit once Emily's back, okay? She paid for most of the maid outfit, and I'm not gonna have the maid outfit without that. But if any of you subscribe or donate, I will wear this the whole stream, okay? Just one subscription, one donation, and this is gonna be in my head the whole stream. Anyways, how are you guys? I hope you're doing fine. So now let me just show you my absolute fucking goated team. Welcome back, Emily. I know, but you have to tell me once you're back from your trip, so you can actually be in the whole stream, because I know that you're coming and going. Once that happens, I will plan the maid stream just because you donated enough, okay? So look, this is my new team. Let me present you guys the goated team that I have built. We have Texas, the Chinese maid who stole the toilet paper. No, that was not me. God damn it. Anyways, we have Texas. We have a Spectre in E2. We have Radiant in E2. We have XUEI in E2. We have Dilopsis in E1 only, but Max E1. We have Fang, because Fang is the best girl ever, you know? We have Myrtle in E2. We have Fire Whistle in E2. Oh. Fuck you, wait. Why don't you use the fucking module? Thank you. With a module!
Your service!
We have Lacy the Thunderbringer without a module, because I don't have the mission to finish it. We have Amiya with a module. We have Thorns, and we have Weedy. I think this is gonna be very good. No idea why they stole toilet paper. Maybe they really needed it. I don't like Marvel Rivals, to be honest. It got boring after a while. Any tips? Do everything in this area. Do everything in this area, and you will be fine. You have a lot of MD. Also, build your base. It's very important to have your base built in a good way, so you actually start getting money passively.
For guitar strings, so
I have a 2, 4, 3. It's working fine. Okay. To start playing, you're going to start playing Arknights, Emily. Nice. You should be going. Okay, just try to do the story bits and save your resources. Don't waste your resources on anything that doesn't seem really good, you know? Anyways.
Fireworks at the New Year's party. Well, it looks like you folks are giving W a perfect...
Alright, I'm not using Huader that much. But, yeah, I have Blue Poison. So, there's my DOT. Thanks for telling me. She's not the strongest.
Other than staying...
But she's level 45 on E1, so I think she will do fine. Even though I think XUEI with a third option attacks faster. 243 is the most common setup to the base. There's also base building. Google Docs. I read some docs, okay? I just didn't want to do the 252 because sometimes I forget about my base, and having that just helps me forget about my base sometimes. Wait, you expect me to do the story? Have you heard how I played fight? No, and I don't want to know. No, this game doesn't have fishing, don't worry. But yeah, we have now XUI in E2. If you don't do the story, you're missing out heavily. No, we're doing the story. We are right now in chapter 5. Oh no, at the start of chapter 6. We're doing at the start of chapter 6. I do the story always on stream. Okay, Sonette. Limbush Company has corrupted my recording file for the billionth time. Sad. Anyways. She has, I think, still one of the highest attack speeds when her third skill is active. I know, she's absolutely great. Well, so we have done Ancient Forge. We did Who is Real. And now it's time to Invitation to Wine. And we will try to get Kroos. Because Kroos is gonna be my main 5-star sniper. Because she's goated, so I'm gonna get her. Kroos Alt, I think, is the only one that can outdo her, but that's just because of her nature of her skill set. Yeah, I really want Kroos. Anyways, let's start with the story. Oh, so for those that don't know, what happened before, it's we went to the country of Nian to find the, how was she called? The Nian sister, or Nian sister. We got her sister, and now everybody's in Rhodes Island. That's the last thing that we know. One sister can just, I still don't know what Nian does. It's something about the forge and changing the scenery. And her sister, that I completely forgot her name. Anyways, her sister can trap you inside a painting. So now in Invitation to Wine, I have no idea what's gonna happen. So I'm going absolutely blind here. Kroos the blood that is the picture on the screen. I know who's Kroos, okay? I know who's Kroos. Don't worry, Patriots. Nian can create pretty much everything and anything limited only by her imagination. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I know who's Kroos. Let's see, I know who's Kroos. And she's cool. She's very cute. And I love that the 3 stars have like grown-up versions. It feels so good, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, Patriot. I didn't see what Emily asked. Anyways, let's go. Yeah, Emily, you should feel ashamed. Very much ashamed. You made me get confused. I'm joking, by the way. Don't. I'm not blaming anyone. The only blame is myself, because I cannot read all the chat. It's going a little bit faster than I expected. Anyways, Dad, why is there a knife on the wall? Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. I think I saw Fire Whistle your team, and she does dot damage. Yeah, she is in my team. She's pretty good. She's E2, and she has her module already, so she's the best defender I have. I just love how she looks, and her gameplay. It's absolutely goated. Anyways, Dad, why is there a knife on the wall? That was my constant companion when I was young and begging for food. So why there's an empty shelf under it? That's reserved for an old elder of mine. What happened to them? We had a falling out. Wait, Dad, why am I okay, why am I... What are you talking about, Sada? That's very confusing. Fire Whistle combat and skills are a reference to the bird witch. She is inspired, yes. Chad already made me see that bird. Very cool bird. That's cool. Oh no, 1 sub. Thanks for donating the sub, Emily. Thanks a lot for giving me a sub. Oh fuck, okay, sure. There we go. Happy? Are you happy now? Thanks for donating. Guys, please, if anybody else wants to donate, I accept the donations. These here look cute on me, though. Oh, hello, Amy. We all know who the real sub is, though. Shut up, Sonat. Shut up. Fuck you, Emily. You're great. Best. You've been here for so long, and you always make me wear dumb shit. But yeah, cat ears. That have bells, okay? Now, let's continue. When Caper shows up, yes. Good boy attire. Shut up, Sonat. Anyways, we're kind of falling out. Cats are cute. Cats are very cute. Cat ears are cute. Cats and cat's ears are very cute, okay? Both are fine. Both are fine. Anyways. Why? Because. Oh, this looks very modern. It's early in the morning, and the weather's cloudy, with a chance of meatballs. Along Yingfeng Road, in Shangshu of Great Yan, sits an inn. Not many establishments would call themselves an inn in modern Yan. But this one has the most antique atmosphere, the finest wine and tea, and is the most cultured in all Shangshu. Its sign is red with gold lettering. Shiyu. I am so sorry if I mispronounce any of the Chinese names. What do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? Xingyu? Xingyu? Where's Contrella when I need how to read this thing? Anyways, I'm gonna call it Kingyu. You already mispronounced the word. Okay, yes. Good for me. Anyways, Kingyu. I'm gonna call it Kingyu. Xingyu. Okay, Xingyu. Hello. 10 jars of Husong. 3 jars of Yungliao. 6 jars of Jingxing Reserve. Liu, why are numbers here so lower than across the river? I can't believe. I think I just killed it. Don't blame me. They went crazy with banquets at the start of the month. Of course they sold more than us. How much difference can a few parties make? Iowa, you don't even know the half of it. You're out of Shangshu. Then, you don't know how ridiculous that hoo-ha was. Those 2 days of business could pay half a year worth of bills. No exaggeration. We were beating them for months, and those 2 days completely sunk us. You can't keep letting them make a fool of us, Mr. Seng. I'm gonna ignore you, Sonnet. And please, if Sonnet keeps doing that, can somebody time him out? Thanks. Why do humans look so realistic? They do not look realistic, but yeah, they look like a different art style. A completely different art style, you know? Remember, we were here first, and we're the first to do it well. If you ask me, the other places should be bowing to my old man here. Thanks, Emily. If he keeps talking about jars or weird things, just time him out for a few minutes. What are you even bubbling about? Since when am I your old man? I haven't even said anything. Yeah, and it'll be all over for me once you do. It was just bad luck. If I were the one to meet those nobles. If it's just bad luck, then where's all your good luck to balance it out? That's not how it works. Gah, nobles. Where did all those nobles come from? We've always relied on word of mouth for regulars, and you won't even do ads. If we could just invite a few pretty boys and girls too. I'm glaring at you. You heard nothing. That was the wind just now. Running a restaurant inn depends on customers with taste and connections, true. But what do you know about who's connected and who isn't? If I knew, I'd be running the inn. Then sit tight and learn. Anyone with eyes can discern if someone's rich, powerful, stylish, and wise. That's plain as day. So why can't you? Whether you're a kung fu adventurer or a settled person, so long as you're alive, you'll mingle with plenty of other people. Mingle? Guys, who wants to mingle with me? And if I could totally... I will rule this stream with an iron fist. Okay, sure, Emily, thanks. Okay, controller, let's mingle. I think mingling would be very, very, very fine, don't you think? We can mingle. Why use that word here? Anyways. So keep mingling. Guys, keep mingling. Let's mingle. Let's keep mingling. And you'll get a good eye out for this. Knowing people and knowing what they know is what let us live well. Meanwhile, you spend all day fiddling about and run off to the mahjong parlors every night. What kind of future do you expect when he's angry? Why do you stop the lecture? Don't you see or two guests at the door? Why are you greeting them? I'm a gamer. Ayo, I completely missed them. Quick, get them in. The first 2 customers of the day. Get them 2 plates of salted peanuts and a pot of chrysanthemum tea. Chris and the mum tea. Oh, the fish that thinks he's a dragon. Evil spirits forming. Oh no. Might or luck be looking up? We are early. Let me treat you to dinner, Mr. Liangstead. Take a seat. They will be with you in a moment. I thought we'd have made a beeline for this. I am fine. Ouch. I am fine. Wow. That woke me up. Would it be too much if I made a joke about Green getting thigh highs if he wants to be a true girl? I already wear thigh highs the other fucking stream with a maid outfit. You made it. What was that sound supposed to present, Green? My pain. That sound was my pain. I thought we'd have made a beeline for his residence. Your friend, there is still a magistrate, busy in any case. Busy enough to overlook a friend? Must be busy as can be. Sir, what do you think then? Are these 2 noble types? Ha! Don't ask, observe. You can't judge at first glance. God just makes me pain, you know? Shangshu, where the wind blows high and the clouds part to show off the moon. The land where mountainous scenes times untold. Some would say the rock terrain poses quite the obstacle to the nomadic city's development. I can't wait to actually play Arknights Endfield soon. I think it comes out in a few days and we will be playing it on the stream. But the folk of Shangshu were loath to give up the land they dwelt in since antiquity, so they went to great pains to move mountains and fuse their city with the peaks. Hence, unlike other cities, Shangshu's plates were distributed along the lines of the range, each perhaps hundreds of thousands of meters wide and utterly unique in their scenery. Well, it's perfect. It's perfect that it comes out the 22 that date. Yes, I can speak. It's great that it's coming that date because that means that we can absolutely play a little bit of normal Arknights, and we can finish the new canto that released from Limbus Company without anything bothering us. 22nd. It sounds weird, you know. Just say it in your mind. 22nd. It sounds like 20 seconds, you know, 22nd. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, they totally played us as far as the release date goes. It was right under all the OG Doctor noses in the game files. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. How auspicious. Shangchu's habitation, most of that in recent years, it has never once been struck by catastrophe. Its people have built new towns in the mountains and opened them up with ropeways and tunnels. It was, okay, the release date was hidden in the game files. That's pretty cool. I am not one of the guys that likes to try to see leaks or anything because I really like being surprised by what people throw out, you know? But it's good to know the date. It's really good to know the date. Furthermore, with the guidance of the Tumu Tiashi, a mountain range of particular renown was directly relocated onto the nomadic platforms where... Where? Kroos! Oh, my girl Kroos! Kroos is here! You now have 2 clips. What did you clip? What did I do this time? What have I done? Guys, do you know what I have done? Ooh. Maybe I've done something very ooh, you know? Very ooh. I have done it. Yes. Anyways, pray do not make a third. Okay, third clip. This is a very powerful stream, I guess. Slow down, mate. What's a Tumutianchi? Heavenly Master of Earth and Wood. The Master of Earth and Wood. Okay, shut up, guys. The Tianchi doesn't mean angels, it means heavenly masters. Oh, okay, controller. Did you know that? Heavenly Masters of Earth and Wood. Oh, these are nothing. I like this guy. You'll be unaware, benefactor, but Yan has multiple bureaus of Tianchi, celestial masters. Any student of the land, even a might accomplished at Originum Arts, may apply to join. Take layer upon layer of examination, and so serve the country. Originum Arts have a dizzying array of applications, and the science of Originum is developing by the day. The Tianchi of Yan are naturally classified by profession and speciality. Civil engineers, for example, the artists of earth and wood, indeed. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense than wood. When is your dumbbell wand still there? Oh yeah, it's around here. Let me bring my dumbbell wand. Oh no, my dumbbell wand is not here anymore. I have my dumbbell. I have a dumbbell wand, so I have one wonder. Okay, I'm gonna just do it like this. A thumbs up, guys! A thumbs up. We have a dumbbell here. I don't know what to do with this dumbbell, but we have a dumbbell here. I'm gonna put it in my lap. I'm gonna pet it. Good dumbbell, good. Yes. Anyways, no, apparently my wand was broken because we needed the thing to lift the real weight, so. The magical girl of fat and muscle. Oh, that hurts me, you know? And stop gooting with a dumbbell. I'm not gooting. Okay, at least he didn't hurt himself putting the dumbbell in his lap. I'm never hurting myself again. I need to put the dumbbell somewhere you can guys look, okay? There it goes. For any new viewers, don't give an explanation of what's happening, okay? Just don't give any explanation. Just there's a dumbbell now there. That's it. Fire, water, metal, earth, wood. Those are the 5 elements in Chinese philosophy. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Anyways. And here I thought cool titles like that would be reserved for casters like Lazy. You know? Ones with crazy battle prowess. Would Lazy be that Yan official in Rhodes Island you mentioned before? My. It may have been like that in the past, but times have changed. Now the welfare of the people comes first. I thought the background was your green screen. It's not green, it's blue. Wounding. I am very good at wounding myself. Now I need a brain bleach myself to stop saying that? Okay, sure. But really, my background is blue. You feel betrayed now? Let me show you. Where's my background? Look, it's blue. It's blue, da ba dee ba da dee dee da ba dee ba da dee da ba dee ba dee day. Anyways. Green, you may want to remove the dumble. What dumble? What are you talking about? Why is it blue? Because I wear green, and if I use the green screen as green, my clothes become invisible. That's why it's blue. Anyways. Oh, fuck. Origin technology benefits the masses, and every Tianxi of Yan's Ministry of Engineering pours their life's blood into researching original arts and testing new materials. Other countries couldn't dream of moving whole mountains onto nomadic cities, that's for sure. So you become part of the background. Yes, I become part of the background if I use green and I have a green screen. What kind of dumb thing are you gonna do? Indeed, while landscapes may soothe the soul, it certainly wouldn't be worth such a monumental effort if it broke the backs and the banks of the people in the process. Oh, shit. Okay, thanks. No. It's actually pretty stable. No, I'm fine with this. It's my little pet. Pet. Still, most of the credit belongs to the civil engineers of the Tianxi, who love their home enough to put in the work, and moving mountains was easy compared to convincing the local villages and estates to agree to the project. Yan has an old proverb. It's a land that raises its people. A shame I can't speak much of original arts, or else I'd have the same thing on my mind as one of those nomadic city architects. Are you righty or lefty? I use this hand. Yes, I use this hand. I thought Green said, who love their human enough. What? I didn't say that. Is everyone from Yan like this? No, this is my right hand. This is my right hand, guys. Guys, this is my right hand. This is my right hand. Okay. No, Green, that's your left. No, that's my right. Let me show you something. So, you see, this thing has a word written in it. You see? It says caution. It's mirrored. It's mirrored, you know? So, actually, what you are seeing, it's not me. It's my mirrored self. It's just because my screen is here. And if I unmirror it, let me show you. How do I unmirror this shit? Yeah, if I unmirror it, when I'm seeing this, it looks kind of weird, you know? I just had the whip with me, you know? Now this is my right hand, but I am now unmirrored. And it feels weird. Because when I want to point at something, or say, oh, this guy, no, it's this guy, because everything is mirrored, so my brain cannot process it. Since my brain cannot process it, I just decided to mirror myself. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Is everyone from Yan like this? It's these rivers and hills before us, see? Upside down. Oh, fuck. Wrong transformation. Okay. No, that's still wrong. Oh, okay, that's still wrong. No, fuck. Okay, I am full screen now. Oh. Okay, yeah. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z actually works better than me trying to figure out which one is vertical and which one is horizontal. Anyways, I was in Australia. Visit Melbourne if you get the chance in the next couple days, since you're in the upside down. I am no longer in the upside down world. So sad. The limitless sights. Early spring, so tranquil. You can hear the snowflakes land. There's a lasting charm about it. It's actually pretty cute, you know. If you had lived here since the cradle too, perhaps you'd think the same way. Maybe, who can say? Phew, now that's refreshing. Where the wind blows high and the clouds part to show off the moon, I can see how it earned that. With Changshu lie the renowned 3 mounts and 17 peaks. And they draw plenty of tourists. Some foreign nobility even make the trip out here simply to admire them. It looks pretty cool, you know. Okay, random city. Presumably, the common folk owe it only to the pains of crossing the land that these landmarks aren't swarmed by such visitors coming in droves. A little bit like near Otobata. A little bit, just a little bit though. There's a comfy breeze up here. I was worried it'd rain and delay us from heading up the mountains today. Quite right, benefactor. The spring breeze caresses one's cheek. The drizzle falls finally, all silent and slick in the rain. Been meaning to ask, actually. You're a martial artist, right? So, how'd you get so bookish? My master often instructed us that practicing the martial arts hardly precludes the study of culture. Indeed, the arts come both martial and cultural. To learn them well is but the duty of the modern soul. You want a bowl of reasons? No. Besides, the art of gab can be a gateway to making some money. Benefactor, oh my dear benefactor, what say we visit the nearest summit on the way? I hear more people have taken to the mountains these last 2 years. There's been quite the hubbub. Pass. We'll rest in the city for a day or two. Wait for the sisters to meet up with us and head our way. Never felt so bad about missing all the scenery on the way, though. You've always been singularly devoted, benefactor. Mine only for the objective, not a whit more. And as proof of your conscientiousness, you never take a break. Never takes break? Me? But of course. Whatever. Flattery will get you nowhere. We're not going. But you're merely taking me to the office for onboarding. Such a minor errand needn't to be so urgent. And did I not hear Lava mention you undertook this journey intending a vacation? Surely nothing impedes you from a good tour of the scenery then. Yeah, let's tour for the scenery. If only Lava were here. I'm not the only one who needs to sort out her head right now. Benefactor, Lava just happened to be tasked with a sudden commission, taking her a different way. I imagine she'll pass by scenery just as fine. I don't think she's the type to gawp at the view. Not in a million years. So she isn't? To be honest, though, she wasn't always this way. Neither, of course. You needn't brood, benefactor. Things change. We change. The world's affairs are inconstant. Let's hurry on our way then. Yeah, those thighs are great. I agree. Kroos' thighs are absolutely fucking goated. It's very well drawn. It's very well drawn. You're an old soul. Okay. Found them, Miss Do. She looks familiar. You sure? No mistake. They came in at Shenghai Crossing and got to Yingfeng Road in Weishan District. He got someone reliable to come with him the whole way. And the Longmanites carrying an antique little box on him, correct? Yep, clear as day. If anything goes wrong, you're responsible. You left this to us. We won't let it go wrong. Good. Then we're paying this buccaneer a visit in place of those yellow-bellied oldies. This buccaneer, what? What's happening? Green, can you make the image vertically reversed again? I can't see it well from Australia. No, it's gonna confuse me. What am I doing? Oh, right, I'm playing. Should we just quit working and play that? Why? That's weird. The inn has over 10 branch locations in Changshu, yet they do not take the name Xingyu, perhaps Xinglu, for a journey fortunate, or Xingfu, for a journey blessed, but Xingyu, for a journey plentiful, belongs to this inn alone. Really? Okay, Emily. Let me check what's happening with the stream. Okay, so dropped frames. We have no dropped frames, so... And the bitrate is constant. I don't know what's happening. I think that's a fuck up from YouTube part, not from me. And of course, this inn alone provides such an incredible view of the skyscrapers against the twin moons mirrored in the distant lake at night. The innkeeper paid mind only to the scenery when choosing locations, not to the guests, nor to the rent. Fine scenery puts guests in a fine mood. Fine scenery puts all in harmony, and the coin will come whether you like it or not. Fine tea indeed, and a fine view. First-timers should stay somewhere nice. Get a good impression of Changshu. Xingyu Inn, an antique, elegant name. Famous, but only recently got into the food service. The innkeeper has talent, and whatever he touches goes well. Yippee! Yippee! That's weird. It's grown to be a lot to handle, but still There's a guy sliding around like a PNG. Taiko no Tatsujin has a crossover with Arknights. I have no idea what Taiko no Tatsujin is, so okay. Is that him they're buzzing about? The very same. Doesn't look like an owner at all. Very steady as he goes. You have to admire him. If only I knew that my old schoolmate was up to the Liang boy. To borrow your words, steady as he goes. Is he a good Mandarin? Ask any passerby, shoe shiner, yam yo hawker, or taxi driver on the street. They'd all give him a thumbs up. Haha, living his dream then. Wish I could say that. You haven't met Mr. Liang in over 10 years. Nope. But he still chose you to deliver this item. That it is. Then your bond must deserve a thumbs up as well. I'm not experienced enough to say this port end. I only know by Mr. Liang's expression that this is no laughing matter. Hardly. I wouldn't dare flaunt any grand bond with your Mr. Liang. But Liang Shun, the man, he's a friend. A friend, you say? And a good one. A good friend is hard enough to find, much less one that will stay so after 10 years apart. What about you, Master Shen? What about me? With so many ferrymen at the docks, didn't it seem strange I choose you in particular? No, I was briefed by Mr. Liang, so I assumed you were too. I have no need for the details. I had to steal this thing right out of a smuggler's hand, for old Mr. Liang took some effort. I didn't ask. You must have been itching to speak. I came all this way with no one to talk to. You bet I'm itchy. I'm surprised you trust Liang. What with that cold look on his face? Most people don't. You trust him because he's your friend. I do because he's the magistrate of Shangshu. The fuck's a magistrate? Taiko dropped the rhythm. Oh yeah, the rhythm game. We're currently in the middle of said collab, yes. It just is one skin and on some decorations. That's not a lot of stuff, you know. A manager job thing. Okay. Thanks, controller. Do you know him well? I do. Mr. Liang is good to us, so we return the favor. How long have you been in this business, Master Shen? Hard to say. Who counts out the passing years on their fingers? 20? 30? Very admirable. I'm only a boatman. Where's there to admire? Lately they've been putting engines on boats. Maybe I'll be out of a job in a few years. Yeah, you can bet. They'll still need someone to navigate the route and keep watch on the sky. I figure as long as there are waterways and the years run long, boatmen and catastrophe messengers are in the same boat. Catastrophes, you say? You don't see one often, but when you do, you never forget. Have you seen one before? I have, but also things even more frightening. Not on the rivers, mind you. Wait, what have you got me saying? What is it? Strange. 2 foreigners, it seems. Kroos! Oh my god. Alright, 2 guests. 2 guests. So this is your reputation exceptional dishes quintessential service congenial treatment all equal Xingyu Inn then? But of course, my master had nothing but praise for the Xingyu name. So while I never been graced with a chance to visit Shangshu, I just had to take you here, benefactor. Oh, but Pink Meru. Oh, okay. How? But it shames me to admit, but my master's praised only the name, not any particular amenity. So I am also ignorant as to its precise forte. Here's your tea. Just refreshments, or will you be needing lodging too? Wow, they even got a standard line, huh? Hey, listen here. Maybe we've only been open for a few years, but trace the name, Xingyu, back and you'll see it's got a century worth of fame. Benefactor, we've been searching for lodging. The prices are suitable enough, and it's not far from the northern crossing. We agreed to meet at. What say you? I'm fine with whatever. Then 2 rooms, please. Alright then. Anything to eat for now? May I ask what you have? All recommended set meals are on the signs. We're currently on the afternoon menu. If you need anything, just shout. Very well, let's see. This one looks alright, mate. Lots of yan flavor in the name. The extra spicy foul blood curd set? I'd recommend refraining from now. Why? When in Londinium right, can't hurt to try. In my experience, such dishes don't quite mesh with the lunchtime sensibilities a Rimbilitonian such as yourself might be accustomed to. But that's so. I think I'm pretty good with spice myself. What are you sneaking peek at? Look there, at the proprietor, the innkeeper, I wager. What about him? He's a force to be reckoned with. Are we gonna fight the fucking innkeeper now? When in Rome, type shit. Oh my god. A force how? Of course, he has to be. With a business this grand. But there's something more than that. Are those calluses on his hands? Your vision is outstanding as ever, benefactor. And there's been 2 guests on the floor upstairs, eyeing us ever since we walked in. What part of them caught your eye? Well, that cow seems oddly familiar. Are you staying here today, boss? Not heading to check out the other side of the crossing? No, I'm expecting someone. I'll just be here to attend to this guest. Hey, you're offering personal service? Gotta be a big shot then. Big shot, guys. Big shot. Are we open for business then? How much can we make? There might not be money in it. No shortage of things to settle, though. Is it about the business over there? Yes and no. What does that mean? Less blubbering, more greed in the customers. Shh, penny pincher. Hi, welcome guests, are you? These guys look like middle bros, you know? Chopped as hell. Miss Du, what are you? None of your business, out of the way. Hey, why, what a formidable greeting, young lady. Are you looking for me? A sloppy man with glasses, a gaudy outfit, and the look of a swindler. So it's gotta be you, right? I must say, that appraisal is a little... An enemy of yours? No, they never go so far as to send a little girl to do their bidding. Who's a little girl, huh? Did he get slapped? She kicked up an entire wooden chair, that leg technique. You have quick reflexes, dodging without getting up. Miss. What? Can't you see I'm busy? This guy's Ali Berry, right? Didn't the letter say we were looking for our lung? Then it's the one upstairs. It's you, right, isn't it? Hey now, I don't deserve at least an apology. Call it, mate. Personally, I thought my attire was just dandy. Given her approach, I doubt she means well. You stroll in and abuse an innocent chair, not to mention almost giving that man a concussion for no reason. Give it up. Your cover's blown. Now play nice and hand it over. It's time to beat the shit out of a girl. It wouldn't be the first time, you know. The other stream I beat my wife. I'll grant that it takes guts to sneak into the city in broad daylight, though. You broke a toe. Okay. That's bad. Miss Du, was it? I believe there might be a misunderstanding. Did you come from Lungmen? Yes. Are you carrying an antique wine cup with you? Then you have 1 minute to think up a good excuse. After that, you're handing it over and coming with me. The young lady is not too keen on hearing people out. Really makes me miss those skits of mine back home. They'd know better. Don't look at me. Mr. Liang explained that he specifically entrusted you with bringing that wine cup from Lungmen. And if Mr. Liang said so, I believe it. Well, Master Shen, thanks for the vote of confidence. Odd though, this girl's bold enough to openly say she wants something that Mr. Liang requested. One of our aunties plucked this right from a child smuggler's hand. So, if you were expecting any legal formalities, is the cup noteworthy? I looked into it. There's only baseless legends, rumors that smugglers heard from the locals. What exactly did we do? Jeshi-kun versus waifu. I have to pick waifu because she's goated, but Jeshi-kun has more pizzazz, you know? In design, waifu. In personality, Jeshi-kun. How did this become such a hassle? Nothing, mate. I've seen this in a movie before. As have I, but they usually call the officers at this point. They never jump into a fight, right? Hey, enough muttering. Got your excuses ready? The lady's certainly blessed with a loud voice. Might those two upstairs be suspects of a sort? What? Benefactor? Mate, I think that guy looks familiar. What, the fellow with a remarkable similar get-up to mine? No, it can't be. They work with Rhode Island. Guess there's a little resemblance, though. Since both are martial artists. Oh, you meant in a fight? Oh, I think waifu wins. How about this, young lady? You've caught me fair and square. Nowhere to run. Now, if you'd call the police... Stalling for time, huh? Alright. I was wondering how long you could... Anyway. Get up there. Don't let him get away. A moment, please. What do you want? What? You want to pay me back for earlier? Stand down. Let me finish my business and I'll pay for 2 days of lodging. All expenses. Sound good? Take a good look. Take a good, long look, benefactor. If we've not got the wrong person, then a wonderful opportunity has landed in our laps. Mr. Lee? Ah, let's see, a little blonde rabbit, ambiguously closed eyes, a Rhodes Island operator. Miraculous! Of the taverns in Changshu, in all of Yan, in all the world, to think you'd have the fortune to run into an old friend here. So how about we not sour the mood on this miraculous reunion? What the hell is going on? You're all together? Surround them. Nobody leaves until they hand over the booty. Oh, it's a booty! I need more booty, you know? GreenLeafNova, shut up, Captain Ishmael. Shut up. Oh. Oh. What inspired this? I dreamt of the fable of the shadow's shadow, counseling its shade, and this is my response. Then I'd like to see it. How do you plan to let these common objects manifest themselves? Take it as but an inadvertent act. Mock me not for it. What? What the just now? Well, we beat him. Benefactor, watch out. Well, they are Rhodes Island operators, so that's fine. They're all CVs. Keep a light touch. Careful, that library is from some martial school. Leave the countess to me, huh? Where did she go? Why is it always punch first, ask questions later? Okay, Mommy Li Heng versus Saudi. Mommy Li Heng. Absolutely Mommy Li Heng. Like, she's too strong. When did she get on the second floor? No need to hurt anyone. Nothing, mate. Easy does it. Over here, Mr. D. So sorry to get you all caught up in this mess. Not like we expected to run into you, Mr. Lee. Let's get out of here first. Hey, are you ignoring me on purpose? You think you can just leave? Yes. Apologies, but you won't be passing. And who are you to decide? A fan. That swindler. Oh, no, that guest knows some rare kung fu, doesn't he? Seng, sir, shouldn't you step in before they ruin all the furniture on the ground floor? Fan man's moves are probably meant to intimidate. He's very slick about it. But the lady hasn't shown up everything yet either. If they work things out, we all come out richer and happier. Well, she's still a bit cautious at least. Hey, all you fine people. It's time to leave, goddammit. What are the chances that we are in a script directed by a third-rate director again? Nah, this doesn't seem like a script, you know? This really feels like normal shit, you know? In the late evenings of Changshu's early spring, the wind arrives on time, while the rain is no guarantee, so it has always been. A man lifts his head to the skies. The clouds and mist furls. Hui and Ming waver. But at the furthest end, one can faintly see the light of day. A spring chill hangs, and a light breeze flutters the clothes. Who the fuck is this guy? Another horse? He should be here by now. I do hope that things conclude smoothly. Never seen this guy, okay.
All packed and ready? Let's go then.
Is it time to beat the shit out of a woman?
To us,
Oh no, guys! I think we have to beat the shit out of a woman again!
Here, Doctor?
That's not good! That's really not good at all! My, woman!
Their comms will be paralyzed as long as I'm here.
Oh, let's gather around me, guys!
Everyone, follow me!
Okay, we're doing fine. For now. He looked like Uma saying if he was the thumb. True, very, very true.
Don't get overconfident.
Let me double their... Stay low.
Oh no, not these beaches. Not these beaches again. Oh my god, why? Why do I get these beaches? From all the things that we can get, we get these beaches? That's annoying as fuck.
Doctor, which
We're counting on you again?
Not to be mean, but I hate those bitches. The fucking deer that I hate. I hate that deer so much. They spam and they are very hard to keep track of. Can relate. Yeah, they are very annoying in IS3, in IS6, you know. They've given me trouble for a while now. When they break into multiples, and if there's too many of them, it's just like, oh no, now we cannot stop all of them. Are you using the third skill?
Everyone.
No, we didn't pick the correct skill. God damn it.
Got it. You can't stop me.
Oh no, they are breaking apart into multiple pieces. They are breaking apart into multiple pieces. Fuck that guy. Slow everybody down.
little solar sojourn to the information silo?
Quite annoying, quite annoying.
Around me, guys.
How do they break into fucking things? Makes zero fucking sense, you know?
Everyone, follow me!
Okay, but... No, that was not that hard. There's gonna be an annoying... A very, very, very annoying thing to deal with, you know? Oh no, there will be cops. Why? She. What is pause for? Don't tell me I was a little too heavy-handed and hurt you in my carelessness, young lady. They're objects manifested into a spirit. They're fucking annoying. That's what they are. So you know some flowery kung fu. Happy? Your buccaneers already fled on us, so there's no sense tangling with you any longer. You... What's your name? Nothing. The last man of Sun Tzu and Wu Yu. Hey, what kind of conman gives his real name? That must be some fucking stupid kung fu stage name. How keen-witted you are. So you're not going to let me pass the chase them, huh? Hence why I compliment your keen wit. Shut it with your flapping. What are you waiting for? Let's take him. Miss, we'll help you out. Hold it. Yep. This is still an inn. I can't have you two making a mess of the restaurant and fools of us all. What will the passerby think? Sure. However, you two fought marvelously. In honor of your eye-opening display, I would ask you to cover the costs. But for now, please rein it in. Call it a day for my sake. Do pardon us, good proprietor. We'll resolve this misunderstanding forthwith, then make amends at your door. I'll let you go, this time, for the innkeep. I don't know how you're involved with that guy, but I'd hand him over if I were you. Cover for him and you're an accomplice. You're free to go for now. But Shangshu doesn't tolerate outlaws. If this were simply a matter of outlawry, you could have called the police. What has you resorting to force, mister? Nothing is right. No matter the reason, a mere disagreement shouldn't bring you to a fisticuffs. Why you... Now, miss. Let's have your people leave. Miss, do we just let him go? We could grab him, then wait for the Longmanite to take the bait. Quiet. We've already let the Longmanite escape. Keeping this guy with us all night wouldn't be much use. Besides, could you even restrain him? And you're still holding back some moves, aren't you? Hardly. Friendship is wealth. Now, friendship is wealth. If the young lady here is willing to take a step back, then I couldn't ask for anything more. I won't forget this. Nothing. Please, don't waste your memories on me. The Steam have so much to forget. Carefully. Good. I let a decent head start from here. I want to listen to Mr. Shank. If you want to see how things play out outside, be my guest. I suggest you sit tight and listen to... Hey, where did he go? How did this happen? What are you all doing? You weren't exactly clear on whether we were letting him go, miss. Don't stand there after him. Why is your name nothing? It's his stage name, basically. Yes, miss. He did a Joseph Joestar. Yes, he absolutely did that. Hey, miss, dude. Don't you think you're making too big of a mess? Out of my way. Aye, don't, whatever. This isn't my problem anymore. And Dad, why we're acting like this doesn't concern you. You even stopped me. You were making trouble. Trouble my ass. You knew they'd go through Yingfeng Road, right? Isn't that why you were waiting for them? We've got eyes in dozens of inns and eateries in this city. Catching some blind idiot of a thief's not hard. Who's the blind idiot here? You don't know what that wine cup is, let alone what that Longmanite might have up his sleeve. Not to mention how capable those people were. If they were willing to cause a commotion, they'd have won, and come out looking reasonable too. But what? Do you know just how insignificant their mission is? Or who the anonymous client is? You think you're all it takes to put hired escorts to shame. Okay, what the fuck is happening here? Looks like no one's following. Sorry everyone, I should have been leading the way, but here we are in this plight. I never imagined something like this would await us in Shangshu City though. Was it really alright to leave that young man alone? Have we abandoned him? The innkeeper and the pushy woman seem to know each other. I'm worried our rearguard hero might not slip away so easily. Huh? How do you figure, Mr. Lee? She was clearly mindful of him while making her move. They'd never fool me. Get fooled in my line of work, and you're out of business. Oh. Then we can only hope he's a fast runner, and honestly, I'd vouch for that. Will he really be okay? He'll be right as rain. The girl wouldn't dare to make a scene in broad daylight, right? It's a quiet street, but someone's gonna notice. Phil, that's a relief. But fancy meeting you, Rhode Islander here. And what brings you to Shangshu, Mr. Lee? Commission at your office? I suppose. Just a private matter, entrusted to me by an old friend, though. Is it that box? That it is. But this truly is bizarre. Why would anyone in Shangshu dare to steal Mr. Liang property? Why do you felt Sigma? Oh wait, did you change your name? Oh no, wait, you're on Twitch. Hi, Captain Ishmael on Twitch. It's not bizarre at all. If we could slip into Shangshu without a fuss, why would our Mr. Liang have bothered to seek me out? Mr. Liang? An old schoolmate. You can think of him as the Wei Wenmu of Shangshu. Wow then, Mr. Wei, By the sound of it, You all know Lord Wei of Longmen quite well. Maybe the average man on the street wouldn't, but those of us sifting through Longmen's scraps, sure, we all do. Recognizing Lord Wei and being recognized by him are very different things. You're not wrong, but let's leave me and Wei Yanmu somewhat rocky relationship out of this. Oh, a shame. I'll never meet anyone of Lord Wei's caliber. Sure, he's extraordinary, but not that extraordinary. You're kinda making it sound like Mr. Liang's no big deal in comparison. Does he count as a big deal? He does. Why wouldn't he? Wait, do you mean Lord Wei of Longmen doesn't? Or Mr. Liang doesn't? Well, I suppose everyone's a big deal these days. Toot toot toot. Back then, he was just a hothead who didn't even know the meaning of the word adapt. You're the same as ever, huh, Mr. Lee? Okay, does Mr. Lee appear in another part of the fucking story? Because we're all saying like, oh yeah, we know this guy. I have no fucking clue who this guy is. You know? Huh, what's it matter now? With me irking out my days in Longmen, while he officiates all of Shangshu, we haven't met in forever. Look there, is that young man. Wow, he runs fast. Nothing, alright mate. Oh, hands off, I'm aching all over. You may not realize this, but that young girl just now went utterly berserk. Merely warding her off tested every bone in me. And it was only by the proprietor's tiny intervention that I had a gap through which to scurry. With the way you came running over, you're obviously completely fine. One tucked in hand and everything. So care to repeat that? Tested every bone? There's no fooling you, benefactor. I will say, though, it's been far too long since I last used so many moves. The muscle ache alone is... And this young man is... Operator Mr. Nothing. I may not have formally taken the post, but my devoted heart and tireless effort have long since beaten to Rhode Island's tune. So you're a new operator, friend. Good to meet you. Well met, well met. I hear from my benefactor that you're also an ally to Rhodes Island. Oh, as expected of Rhode Island, friend to all and beloved by the masses. That they'd strike an accord with a fine soul like yourself. Just call me Old Lee. How kind of you, Brother Lee. Well then, brother, you say you only got out of there when the innkeeper intervened. Precisely so. What of it? He appeared in the prologue. I don't remember him in the prologue. Seems things aren't as simple as I thought. This isn't the place to stand and chat. Too many years. I'd never forgive myself for another setback. Then we'll head straight to Liang State. As for our friends, I was only told to meet you with you. Bring any more could be a little... never mind. I doubt Mr. Liang's so small-minded, and you did both help us out, so we'll go together. The Liang Estate? Huh? I'd really rather not bother anyone else. It's fine, you're with me. The size is worth, Brother Lee. I have a love-hate relationship to Mr. Nothing there, you know? Good. If that's settled, then let's be quick. Come this way. Brother Lee? I'll be right there. I mean, 333, it's... that fucking thing. 333 is normal, but it's better if you do a 243. That helps. That helps more to make more gold. Ow? What's this? Are these strange pets the new trend in Shangshu? Ow! Brother Lee, don't fall behind. I'm coming. Those are not pets. Ow. Those are the fucking things that I hate.
No further animus signals in range. Mission
I got a rock!
perfectly executed.
Me loves my rocks, you know.
All right, Doctor. Give me a high five.
Oh, recommended level operator is level 35. This should be quite easy, actually. Well, it was quite easy. More story. The cold spell of springtide. It harkens me back to many scenes of the past. My academic pursuits, my career in business, my training in the martial arts, and my interest into politics. I'd burn them, but if I do, they turn into more problems and more to burn. Oh, yeah. In those bygone times, we were inseparable. Kind friends and mentors were always there for us, each of them hoping to realize their own grand aspiration. What about now? The green bricks have yet to be cleaned. Spring has long since begun, yet the snow lingers, white as pearls. It is impossible to know what the man behind the door thinks when it is shut. All you are certain of is that when it opens, what you know is merely what he wants you to know. He lifts his head, the door lets out a creak. Mr. Liang. Liang Shun, long time no see. Indeed, it's been a while. You've ventured far, Li. It was a long journey, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't arduous. How gaudy of you, then, Mr. Liang, to have me travel all this way just to deliver this small trinket. All will be explained as soon as I have the time. I must thank you too, Master Shen. It's early spring. There must be many travelers seeking to make their way across the waters. Not at all. I accepted the job, so naturally it's my top priority. But now that I've brought him, I think I'll head back to the docks. All right. We ran into a bit of trouble in the city. Lee, can you fill you in on the details? Trouble? You'd best be careful too, sir. I'll take my leave. The docks must be low on manpower by now. I should hurry back. Guys, is Mr. Link an operator? He looks like an operator, but I'm not sure. Right. Thanks for your work. Make your way to Shangshu via Shengshan and find a boatman named Shen. See how far your reputation gets you. Mr. Liang, you sent me for me with just one sentence. This isn't exactly your first time visiting Shangshu. So what kind of man is this Master Shen? Just a trustworthy boatman. An experienced boatman can be trusted with your life. Fair enough. Come to think of it, I haven't been introduced to these two. Good gracious, how did we not notice? So this Mr. Liang is the magistrate of Shangshu. I'm getting pretty used to you overreacting to stuff you missed. What's that mean for us though? He's the head of the city. Knowing how Yan rank officials, though, doesn't that make him a whole lot lower than Wei Yanwu? These two are my business partners. It's an honor, Mr. Liang. I am Wu Yu, please. Call me Mr. Nothing. And I am Kroos. I'm an operator on deployment from Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals, which has an ongoing business relationship with Mr. Li. We only bumped into each other in Shangshu by chance, though. Anyways, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Liang. By chance. And here I thought you hired messengers to escort you from Longmen. So you are aware that messengers exist. Well, then perhaps you should have hired them to run your errands instead of me. It was no trivial matter, and the journey was long. I couldn't trust just anyone. Wait. People kept telling me I'll fill you in, but no one ever fills me up. I would love to fill you up, Uwu. I bet it would be absolutely great. I'm joking, by the way, I'm joking. I don't think Liang Shun is an operator. Oh, he looks cool. He could be an operator. Well, I don't know all the operators, so... yeah. But you could trust me? Give me a break. What was I supposed to do if I ran into bandits on the way? If you thought it was a hassle, you could have written back and refused. Please, let there be another chance with that trinket of yours. By the time your letter made it to me, the smugglers were already in Lungmen. When did I have time to write back and tell you to find somebody else? I had to get someone looking into them straight away, smashing up their hideout too while we were at it. Fortunately, the kids working for me are more capable of holding the fort. Otherwise, I wouldn't have time for this errand of yours. Sound like waifus? Oh, he's the boss of waifu. Waifu's mode to me. And I'm guessing Mr. Lee took this as an excuse to skip town rather than deal with everything on his plate. Chat, which ID could be a good AK operator? I think any ID would be a good AK operator, you know? We have vampires, we have furries, we have weird people. Cody would be absolutely insane operator. Any of the Jesus, yes. Lord of Hongyuan would also be a good operator. The manager of Manchaland would be a great operator, you know. I really think any ID could be. Even the base IDs could be good operators. I don't like that Rhode Island is very inclusive, you know. Anyways, sounds like waifu's MO to me. And I'm guessing Mr. Lee took this as an excuse to skip town rather than deal with everything on his plate. A summoner, maybe. He summons operators. You just fill your roster with operators and he can summon them without costing DP. That would be insanely good. Anyways, seeing as you're Lee's business partners, we shouldn't be discussing this at the door. Please come in. We have enough guest rooms for everyone. What an honor to be personally received by Shangshu's magistrate. Best we accept then. Please, this way. You have our thanks, Mr. Liang. Benefactor, we were just worrying about where to stay the night, and there's still some time until our meeting. Why not get some rest here? What the fuck is that thing following us? Benefactor? Nothing. Guess I'm just tired. Mr. Lee, do we have to tell Mr. Liang about what just happened? Yes, we should. Look at the sky. It's filled with clouds. It'll probably rain tonight. What the fuck is happening? I was thinking of a Lord OP, like Thorns. And she uses her tear-sharp sword to ranged. Oh, that'd be cool. What's the matter, Lee? Nothing. Some landscapes flashed through my mind, is all. Maybe it's been way too long since I last visited Shangshu, and the nostalgia's getting to me. Miss Du, how did it go? How did what go? That ugly old Sheng gave me a handful. An earful, sorry. What should we do then? I told you, we can always listen to them. If that's all we ever do, we won't have a future. Just do as I say. Alright, I'll call everyone up. How will you deal with the Lungmenite now? I'll go see him myself. Some things are best discussed with an open heart. Okay, sorry. How about a drink? For luck. I'll pass. I have work later. You had me travel thousands of li to bring you a wine cup, and you won't indulge me with one little drink. I went through hell and high waters for this thing, you know. Drink makes fool of us all. Drink makes fool of us all. One of the Liang Soons of yesteryear's favorite sayings. Full glad I am to know what Mr. Liang still cannot hold his liquor. If they drink, I'm gonna drink, okay? Guys, if they drink in the game, I will go and grab some wine and I'm gonna drink some wine. Are you okay with that? I don't know. And full glad I am to know that you're still that good old foul-mouthed Lee. I've sent someone to investigate what happened at Shangshu Inn. I doubt things are as simple as they seem. If you really don't know, then no need to stir up the hornet's nest. The hornet's nest. Such a society we live in. Don't beat up, what? Especially when simply waiting for me to leave the city would be more or less solve all our troubles. Are you sure you don't need to check on that cup? The roads were bumpy. I could very well have flattened it under my posterior. If you didn't feel it worth mentioning, then it must be safe and sound. Haha. I say you take a look anyways. I hand-delivered this beauty all the way from Longman after all. It's a very cute cup, you know. Carama! No, it's Guarana. Guarana! So this is it. Now indulge my curiosity. What makes it so special? At the price it was going for in the smuggler's auction, it may as well have been a buy one get one free sale. A rumor circulating among the smugglers did catch my attention though. Apparently, this thing was at the center of a ghost story in the village it was found. Do tell. They say the cup can make the things around it come to life. Is there any proof? If there were any proof of a ghost story, you'd have heard about it on the news by now. I only know with the rumors. And what of the smugglers? All taken to the LGD. That's good to hear. Actually, there is another matter I would like you to take care of. Well, you summoned me all the way from Longman. You may as well get your money's worth while I'm here. But for now, it seems you won't let me go without sharing a drink with you. The old fisherman is easy if you do it right. If you do it wrong, it's very fucking annoying. We'll save business for later then. You haven't changed, old friend. Carefree as always. Come sit. Now you're the master? How are your days in Longman? I heard you're a private investigator now. Right. And why's daughter is staying with me, too. You know why? The Kung Fu lunatic? No wonder you asked me to look into his whereabouts all of a sudden. I've been taking care of waifu for a while now. Actually, I even went to her university graduation ceremony in his place. Am I supposed to walk her down the aisle when she gets married too? Waifu's a good girl, but she's got a terrible father. His daughter, she's grown so much. Time flies, Liang Shun. Don't tell me that time flies, okay? I'm getting old, guys. Okay. I could just place her right next to him and he dies in about 20 seconds. I mean, the fishes always deal with that guy for me, you know? Indeed. I heard you took up a job in government. And with your personality and skills, I figured you had a bright future ahead of you. Never did I imagine that our reunion would take so many years, though. I'm sure everyone will be happy to hear you managed to get back on your feet. Hardly. I just realized that some things aren't nearly as much of a headache as figuring out how to put food on the table. It's been a while since I had your cooking. You're a big shot who governs a large city. Stop looking back so fondly on the tough times we struggled through. Instead, think back on the times when we lacked opportunities to use our talents, and make sure the youngest in your city have them. Isn't that what used to vex you the most? Indeed. Still glad to see you're still the type to never ever hold a woman. I was worried I'd come to Shangshu only to find you'd start a family, which make me... Mr. Liang, you have a guest? Miss Ning, I'm afraid now is not a good time. What do you mean, now isn't a good time? I'm just a messenger. I'll be taking my leave soon. Oh, he's married. My god. I came back here to remember my childhood. I used to like this when I was 10, but now I'm 12 now. I wish I could go back to my childhood. Oh my god. Good evening, Mr. Liang and Mr. Messenger. That's right, young miss. Explain? She's a co-worker. Mighty fine co-worker you have over at this hour. It's barely past dinner time. Oh, Might you have forgotten our engagement tonight? No, it's just... Please don't mind me. I have a few errands that just came to mind. I leave you to it, Mr. Liang. If you need anything else, try to finish your business first. Wait, Lee. Oh, don't mind me. I am not a cock blocker. No, I am fine. Well, seems I'm in trouble. Nothing, mate. We're just looking for some grub. Does this really need to be such a big deal? I came back here to remember my childhood. I liked this 5 minutes ago, but now I'm 5 minutes older now. I wish I could go back to my childhood. My god. Guys, funny. It's not like Nian's here. I'm fine with whatever. No one's gonna complain. Absolutely not. My benefactor, I must apologize for what happened earlier by finding you the very finest establishment. Okay, so how come we're in some empty alley? You don't understand. Everyone in Yan has a handful of hole-in-the-wall eateries. They hold dear to their hearts. Flavors that simply cannot be enjoyed anywhere else, no matter how reputable. You savor the memories and taste the feelings. And you're not even a local. How can anywhere here be dear to your heart? Now put the travel guide away. If you insist. Do you have some kind of 4-dimensional pocket? Where are you keeping all those weird books? And you keep taking us down alleyways too, trying to lure out the people who attacked us earlier? We're wards of the city's magistrate. What do we have to be afraid of? Besides, they're hardly the upstanding sort. Rather than wait for them to come to us, I say we nip this in the bud before our rendezvous with the others. The safest play would be to haul up in Liang State and contact the closest field office to send operators to meet us in Shangshu, huh? I've been meaning to ask, but are there many Yannises at Rhode Island? Now that you mention it, I don't think there's all that many, but it also feels like I run into them just about everywhere. It's strange. It's like you're in a game, you know? People told me that being called an ant means you're a hard worker. I call one of my pailings, you're an ant, and everybody's resigned. I am so confused about that. I am so confused about that, Captain Ishmael. I don't understand the joke. You're an ant, and everyone resigned. Am I dumb? I don't understand the joke. Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Infected walking freely in the city? Oh no. Benefactor, watch out. Such a lightning fast reaction. What a surprise. What is this about? Mr. Nothing thinks fast and moves even faster, as do most kung fu practitioners. However, the brawny man strikes her quickly than even the skip of Mr. Nothing's heartbeat, reaching his throat. Don't try anything funny. Nothing. Don't do it, mate. Do you know your companion's identity? Did you know she belongs to an infected organization? Benefactor? To be quite honest, I'm afraid I couldn't do anything even if I wanted to. What's more, this is a government official. What a strange fan you wield. You are a master of your techniques, but you have a yet to kill. At least you are aware of your weakness. Have we met? We have not. However, it seems you two are somehow connected to the Deputy Minister of the Central Judicial Office. You mean Lazy? Right, I saw you in our operational records before. You're Taihene, Deputy Monitor Censor of the Department of... Fuck! Well, that's a very good new department. The Department of Fuck. Taihe, Deputy Monitor Censor of the Department of Discipline and Supervision. Department of Discipline and Supervision? Infected. What is your purpose here in Shangshu? What happened to Kowu City? Why did Dusk leave the mountains? And how is Rhode Island involved? Benefactor, is this about Miss Dusk? Keeping quiet, are we? There's no need to probe Rhode Island, sir. We've already gone through all the formalities as infected. If you want to know about our operators' private lives, though, there is truly nothing I can tell you. Not that I know anything anyway. Operators? A bestial Sui taking an office job? Unheard of. It seems the Central Judicial Office was highly negligent in its handling of Rhode Island. So you tailed us, huh? Not at all. But you won't let us go. That depends on how cooperative you are. Can we beat the shit out of this guy? He doesn't look like Malahorn. I have no idea who Malahorn is. No need to be so confrontational, Uncle Taihe. Oh, this guy. I've seen this guy before. Lord Suo. I've spoken with the other cattle holders to better understand the situation. These Rhode Island-related individuals are currently guests of the Shangshu Magistrate. They may be involved with the Mount Huichi incident, but they clearly mean no offense. We needn't come to blows. My apologies. Uncle Taihe is usually a quiet man, but for whatever reason, he's unusually agitated today. I am surely a court messenger. We will leave it at that. I'm Kroos, a Rhode Island operator. Chu Woyo, otherwise known as Rhode Island Operator Nothing, although not yet officially. Mrs. Kroos, Mr. Nothing, please accept my apologies. I understand that the transgression was Uncle Taihe's, but allow me to remind you. If you're not too involved with those sisters, I suggest you put an end to that relationship while you still can. Nian's my friend and co-worker, and Dusk's my friend's pain in the rear sister, so is that in the while we still can stage or not? To tell the truth, you've likely already crossed the line. Thanks for the tip then. Heh. Mrs. Kroos, you're a woman of extraordinary courage and skill. Now, we have other business to attend to. Please excuse us. I hope Magistrate Liang will give the Department of Discipline and Supervision an acceptable answer regarding the Rhode Island affair. Excuse us. Exactly what are those sisters? Wait, fun fact, there's a guy named Holy Fuck and Holy Shit. I don't think it's holy shit, you know? Benefactor, are you okay? That gave me such a start. I sprained my ankle. I'm okay though. Nothing, mate. A messenger accompanied by the Department of Discipline and Supervision's Deputy Monitor Censor as his retainer. What a load of poppycock. They really took us for fools. It seems they're also well aware of the bizarre events in which we found ourselves at Kowu City and Mount Haochi. Even a fool can glean at the sisters are no ordinary beings, but all this is a little beyond imagination. Let's head back to the Liang state first. Now's not the time to be wandering around. We need to meet up with them as soon as possible. Huh? What about him? Nah, it was probably just some small critter. Holy shit! I don't know, I forgot. It is holy shit. Mount Huichi. It's not like you to sigh so much. Are you so unhappy to see me tonight, my lord? No. Is something the matter? Must I have urgent matters to seek your companionship? No. When should we take to the mountains and see the place? The weather is still cold. I heard you've been ill as of late. You should be avoiding the mountains. This is always the case in early spring. It makes me long for the hot tea served at Shoshu Peak. Right, I'll go with you when I have the time. That was your guest, was he not? You were never one to engage in small talk with the messengers. Perhaps we might settle for leave the goods there. Stop wasting my time. No, I doubt you would say that last part. After all, you're a man of proper etiquette, my lord. Nothing escapes you, Miss Ning. Where is he from? Longman. So far away, huh? He came all this way to see you. I should not have intruded. Not at all. He's not one to mind such trivialities. My, how strange. You think you'd say that about someone. Here I thought you would be the same aloof man to everyone. I don't. What is he doing here? I entrusted some matters to him. What sort of matters? All trivial. So you invited an old friend from 1,000 li away, only for trivial matters? If you will not tell me, I shan't ask. However, this world is full of hardships. Such is life. If you were to anguish over each and every one of them, you would only be overburdering yourself. Musing is a smash. Absolutely a smash, I would say. I might poke your dude. Shut up, Captain Ishmael. Not this again. Not this again. You're a mod now. You have to behave. Didn't Liang say this guest room was for me to use as I please? Let's ignore the fact that you came into my room uninvited. Why are you making tea? My tea, mind you. It's not yours. It's Mr. Liang's. And I made you a cup too. Satisfied? So you plan to continue your accusations, Miss Duh? Take a guess. I don't suppose you're bold enough to try anything in such a pretty mansion. Why don't you start by telling me why you're here? Hey, aren't you the confident one? Still carefree enough to make conversations with me? Well, you made tea. Alright, fine. I'll get to the point. I'm here because I need your help. Alright. Huh? Now that's odd. I thought you'd be more cautious. Why so agreeable? Liang Shun led us into his home. What is there to worry about? Do you know him? I pleaded him to let me in. That's all. My father's always had a good relationship with the government. I see. Last time we met, I was going to steal your cup. Not mine, Mr. Liang's. Let him deal with the troublesome stuff. I only bother with whatever trouble comes my way. So you'll believe me? What reason do I have to hold a grudge against that young lady? All of us were young once, and all of us have had to put up an act just to save face. Who's saving face? I was. Did you get in a fight with the innkeeper? Heh. I'm starting to understand just what a terrifying person you are. You seem lax and carefree, but you actually know everything, like the back of your hand. People like you are the most terrifying. I mean, he's cool. Just a little correction. Oh my god. At the very least, I wouldn't attack someone with a chair on our first meeting. Now tell me, what this is about, and be honest, this is a negotiation. Innkeeper saying my father took on a job from a court noble. They want that wine cup of yours. About what I figured, but earlier we were helping him with that. Why the sudden change of heart? I won't go into details, it's just, I don't want him to succeed. So, will you not believe me if I don't tell you why? Try not to ask questions that you already know the answer to. You want to come across as sincere. If he succeeds, it doesn't matter how big a role I played. He'll make me take full credit for it. The Escort Association has made itself a lot of enemies, and for all the weight it has to throw around, it's stuck by the old rules, even now that the messenger industry has taken off. They're always left out for being slower to react than everyone else. That's why my father always told me to keep my mouth shut, to hide my shortcomings. He wants me to act like a frivolous playgirl who pisses away his riches. Also, no one will give me a second thought. Then I'd secretly run errands to the court, both to curry flavor and to win over my lackeys. Only then will he finally entrust me with the family business. Well, that's an innkeeper for you, always so calculating. But I'm not part of the equation. Whether it's a Du Yaoye who will inherit the association, or the Miss Du who's always throwing her money around, both are what other expects me to be. Yeah, I understand her. I really understand her. I guess she's an operator. That art is it's very well done. She must be an operator. So you want to take this chance to ensure your old man has to stay put and right the ship. That way you won't need to take over as the new innkeeper. Am I getting this right? Not quite. The royal court doesn't often come to the association with a job. If this deal falls through, there is no way my father is going to hand me the keys of the association just yet. NPC jail? Really, Billy Bob Joe? Oh, but she's so cool. That's sad. Most people my age look to me for a way out. I told them that if my father's deal falls through, the association won't expect anything from us youngsters anymore. But either way, you're still waiting for your old man to pass the baton to you. What's the difference? That's nothing more than an arrangement to keep us in line. Once I inherit the association, I will follow the rules. And the rules go way beyond my father. That's why you've come to me, have you put up this play of yours? That's it. Du Yaoye, is that your name, my lady? What about it? On this silent autumn night, lingering sorrows yet grapple my heart. A long night that never ceases. Yaoye refers to the long night from the lovely poem. Too bad. I prefer going out at twilight. Since this is a deal though, wasn't it for me? There's somebody out there from the royal court who wants what you have, but you didn't let them have it. Do you understand what that means? My friend never told me to hand it over. Besides, isn't he a member of the said court? Mr. Liang had you come all this way. He has something else for you, doesn't he? Only trivial matters. Whatever, I don't really care. It's just, now that it's come to this, you won't be able to pretend you've got nothing to do with it anymore. No matter what you intend. I can help you. At the very least, I can guarantee you'll make it back to Longmen in one piece. Fair point. It's a deal then. It's a deal. Hey, talking to you is easier than I expected. Relax, I may not want to be the innkeeper, but all my friends my age have more than a few things to say about our elders. And all of them follow my orders. You say you don't want to take over the association, but aren't you doing the same thing? Times have changed. Right. I can't help but feel you're hiding something. But fine, it'll be nothing but trouble if they find me here. Call me Lee. Alright, Lee, we'll meet again. Lee's too smart. What's going on here? Truly. Just want to add the US kidnapped Venezuela's president thing, Nicolas Maduro. Yeah, they finally got him. They absolutely got him, and now he's gonna face the crimes he has committed. That's good. I knew of that yesterday, but it did not concern the East, so I didn't discuss it. I mean, it is... Nicolas Maduro is a bad person, I would say. I don't want to get political, but I'm quite happy that he got gotten up, you know? But anyways... Yes, leaving Lee. Wait, what did he say? The innkeeper may seem a kind, amiable man, but his daughter? Waifu! Uncle Lee? You're visiting Uncle Liang, right? Right. I really don't want to go on this trip. I'll keep an eye out for your dad. With any luck, I might even drag him back here. Thanks. Oh, don't be like that. Don't expect too much either. Yan is a very big place. Too big to find someone that easily. Waifu? Look, I need you to know, it doesn't matter if you're going to tell him off, hammer him with questions, or let bygones be bygones, and fawn over him. If I do find him, you'll need to face him on your own. It's only when you catch your fool of a dad's shadow that he'll turn back to look at you. That's the kind of man he is. I'll be in Shangshu for a while. If I hear anything about him, I'll let you know. And once you're ready, come find me. I understand. Fantasy politics. I think fantasy politics is much better than real life politics. Arknights is already enough politics. I agree. Left for milk. Now left for cigarettes. Sigh. That prick Liang Shun, neglecting his guest like this without so much as telling me his next move. That isn't the best I've had, but the pot is quite a work of art. A fine teapot indeed. A full calligraphy set too. Fairly old-fashioned for a guest room. I see Liang Shun's tastes haven't changed. Phew, that journey took it all out of me. I'm past due for a break. After all that abuse I've taken from him, I'm pooped. Hello, Pancake, how are you? Welcome to stream. You remind me of that one guy from the Brotherhood in the Fallout show. Oh, really? Okay. I hope that's good. Which NPC is your favorite so far, Grade? Okay, my favorite NPC... Oh, I am fine. I'm just enjoying a little bit of Arknights. And I think my favorite NPC from all the things I have played... The problem is that the base characters are fucking operators. But if I have to pick an NPC, I have to pick Dawn, you know? From Who Is Real. Dawn was great. Anyways. Oh my god, I forgot about Ace. I think Ace died too quickly. Ace made me sad. But it was the intro and he was not the best written. I could like this Liang individual from Fantasy in the Mirage. Oh, okay. Maybe he appears later and I can... It can grow on me, but we still haven't had enough dialogue for me to decide. When I know something scary that I probably shouldn't be able to do, sure, tell me, Pancake. Tell me. Tell me. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I can fold myself in half. Oh, okay, that's impressive. Is it more in the background? True. Is it more in the background? Pancake, do you want to know something cool I can do? I can turn myself into a furry. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know. I bet you didn't know. I can. I'm actually a VTuber. Did you know that? Did you guys knew that I am a VTuber? Is it more? Yeah, absolutely. Is it more in the background? That's really scary. Oh, it's not. I am very curious. Look at my ears. Look at my fine glasses. They are from Camino, from Gurren Lagann. It's absolutely good. Oh my god, Greed is the dumbest thing. Is the dumbbell thing on your dick? I am training. I am training with a dumbbell. I need my dick really, really powerful. No! My blown has been covered. My covered has been blown. my blown has been covered. Okay. I enough. Let's continue. Where the fuck are we? Where am I? Bro, cultivating for the something. I cannot read that. Ow. This guy likes guys. This guy doesn't like guys. This guy likes girls. Chat, I think his blown got covered. Yeah, my blown got covered. Training in the Diamond D technique. Yes. You see, I put it this. There goes your D. You know your D. And then you go, oh, like, oh yes. It needs to go. It needs to go. And that way you have a very strong D. You know? It's for the Olympics, you know? I'm training for the Olympics. I will be a full-on disc thrower. You know, I'll be a full-blown disc thrower. We're gonna put it like this and go. Oh fuck. My. Okay, wait. I go. And send it flying, you know? Just how things should be, you know? Anyways, here's my Dick Olympics. Oh god, you guys are so silly. I love you though. Very silly. I love silly. Getting tetanus? Oh no, my god, my dick got tetanus. That's not good. Oh my god. Guys, why? We have a weapon? Oh god. I have a whip. I can whip you guys. Do you want to get whipped? I can whip you. How do we get so much resources for you two? Because I am a genius. Went to a theater near you. Anyways. A story about action, drama, dicks. Guys, and all of it in between. Wait. I need to save myself. Give me a second.
Everything is as we planned.
I just spam it at the nutshell. I have hit the Ayers mines, and the Ayers mines told me in secret that I must pretend to care about Ayers. I played so much Ayers
All along
that my mind broke,
position.
and I became a tomato. Are the tomatoes true, or are they fake? Who the fuck knows? Not me, because I am a tomato.
Double their trap.
Tomatoes cannot talk about tomatoes, and stop shooting!
Follow me!
D3 is such a good spot for mountain. The fuck are you talking about? I have done all the IEs already, by the way. That's how you get a lot of resources, you know? Do the tile map of D3.
Thrust!
Practice without principle is a height of folly.
We're counting on you again today, little owl.
I think I'm doing fine, guys. Fine. Okay, now we just go fast. I think this is not gonna be hard. Have you never played chess?
Thrust!
I mean, I have played chess. What do you want with chess? The only people who enjoys IS4 is a masochist Z. Which one is IS4? Can you not tell it by the name? Tell me what it is. Jorgen Maunder or something like that?
From heaven falls! Everyone, follow me!
Clean. There's one IEs that I really fucking hate.
Today, little apple.
There's one IEs that... Okay, there's one like everything goes into sub-zero temperatures. That one is absolutely fucking awful, you know? I would say that I really hate that one.
There's no controlling the battlefield.
I have to get serious now.
Yeah, there's no one is awful. There's no one is awful, but it has some resources that I fucking need. So I have to play it because it's awful. But I have to play it.
I'm here.
There is no flight from heaven falls!
Yeah, I think using Lazy the Thunderbringer here, it's kind of a good move, you know? Just saying.
Everyone, follow me!
Also, her thing hits 4 targets at once, so it's very good. Jorkit. Oh, okay.
We're counting on you again today.
Enjoy a little solar sojourn to the information silo.
Green, you will need Lazy Alter later on. I have Lazy Alter. And she's very good, you know? The Shanshu Mountains are full of walkways, winding through its steep peaks among the clouds. No needle yet? What do you mean by needle? A conspicuous sign stands here. The sign itself is new, and so are the letters written upon it. The words, however, are old. The difficulty spike is exponential. What do you mean? I am so confused about what you guys are telling me. The mountain is old, and so are the stone steps. The cable cars and the people, however, are all new. I scratch my head, and I'm surprised to find my hair less of a damp mess than expected. It is as though some indescribable sensation is enlightening my entire body and soul. Where the fuck did we go? All one's vivid data memories quickly fade away, yet they thoughtfully drift back when needed. I decide to make my way up. I am not sure why I do so, but even if these steps took me immediately heavenward, I would still ascend. As if in response to my sincerity, I found yet another sign around the corner. A new sign, this time accompanied by new words. It resembles one that advertises scenic spots for tourists. A little bit like poetry, perhaps. Shuangyang Peak. Shuangyang Peak. Is that where I am? How did he get here? Hello, anybody home? Hello, anybody home? Fine. Now that I'm here, might as well make the best of this. The real question is, how the fuck did we get here, you know? There seems to be a pavilion in the distance. Strange. I feel like I've seen this place before. We don't often get visitors here. Are you heading to the pavilion? Oh no, I'm just going to take a peek. What is this place? Shuangyang Peak. Shuangyang Peak. Okay, Shuangyang Peak. One of Shangshu's 3 mounts and 17 peaks. 18, not 17. The path to the pavilion isn't an easy one. Someone must have had a lot of free time to build it up there. Looks like there's somebody up there though. Of course, why else would you build a pavilion? And you're sweeping snow here? Correct. There's nobody here. They'll only come after the snow is cleared. Who will? Who knows? But you're here now, aren't you? Isn't the one at the pavilion beckoning you? Oh, watch your step. The path is slippery when it's snowy. What the fuck is a pavilion? Take a peek on the peak. Hey, so many peaks. Is everyone here? Correct. The masters won't let us in on the fun, and the innkeeper is always busy with his customers. The only one missing are those still sitting around waiting for table scraps. Are you sure we don't have to listen to Innkeeper Sheng? Can we back out? Huh? You still want to follow him? Might as well quit martial arts and work as one of his cooks. All the logistic companies have got to be swimming in dough with how busy they are. But no, the old man is so in love with his rules that he'd rather open a restaurant than compete. He must be senile or something. To Innkeeper Sheng, a restaurant is an upstanding business, while attaching the word logistics to the Xingyu name would merely sully the association. He'd never accept that. And why does he think that? How would I know? We all know old man Sheng's scared of everything these days. After all those years running the escort association, only now, when he's about to kick the bucket, does he realize how many people he's offended for nothing, At this rate, the association is done for, with or without anyone kicking down our door. But this is a huge job for the court, right? You sure it's okay to screw it up on purpose? This will only work because it's a huge job. I know what I'm doing. Help! Thief! Don't let him get away. Is that part of your plan too, Miss Do? Of course not. Let's go. Okay. A little house for watching scenery. It's not really a house, a mountain shack. Oh, okay. They're placed near beautiful scenery, like in a home's garden, a pond, or in this case a peak. Ooh, okay, so you can actually go visit there. That sounds cool. It seems your friend is asleep. Well, it's getting awfully late. After nothing but small talk? Then what of the play? We'll discuss this another time. You should rest. Try not to go outside so often. You need to take care of yourself. I visit because there are matters more pressing to me than my health. You mean the place? Mm-hmm. I can't leave while I'm still have duties to attend to. Is that your way of berating me for idling about all day? Of course not. Help, thief. Huh? A thief? How bizarre. A thief at the Liang State. You head on inside. I will take a look. What is going on here? Oh, Mr. Liang, I just arrived myself. You two are Li's guests, and that makes you my guests as well. As your host, I apologize for the disturbance. Mr. Liang, I was just preparing to leave for the day when all of a sudden I saw a silhouette up on the wall. A silhouette? Yes, and it looked like it was holding a box. To Li's room, hurry. The lady sweeping snow was right. It was a difficult climb. And now that I made it, the person I saw is gone. Hey, are you still here? I am. What is this place anyways? The pinnacle of your hike. In other words, the summit. Why did you summon me here? You are the one who called me. I did? Right? I am here to reminiscence with you about the old days. How about a match? I'll pass. There's no suspense to it, much less any enjoyment. Oh, looking down on me? So you only want a drinking buddy then? I'm here to give you a small gift. It's been a decade since we last met. Forget the gift. It's the thought that counts. What the fuck is happening here? This feels weird. Very weird, you know? All a few decades, like the snap of a finger. What's this? A pair? One black and one white. Like light and shadow coexist in harmony. This might be one of Nian's sisters. Yeah, I think this is one of the sisters, you know, because this magical fuckery, it must be Nian. Pick one. I'll keep the other. What's the matter? Not to your liking? You can fool others, and you can fool our other siblings, but you can't fool me. You. Are you not afraid of losing this whole game? I am, yet also not. Besides, I didn't exactly have a choice. What the fuck is happening? Lee summoning his ego. That was Carmen. Lee? Lee. Was that all a dream? Are you okay? I'm not so old that you need to worry about me kicking the bucket in my sleep. What's the matter? Sir, someone just spotted a thief making off with a case that looked just like yours. Is the case gone? You mean the wine cup? Don't worry, it's right here. How did you... The box only contains an ordinary teapot. I took from the cupboard, painted black with ink. I'm not stupid enough to leave it out in the open, knowing someone is after it. My good man, you are every bit the cunning genius that Kroos described. Mr. Liang? Someone out there is bold enough to provoke the magistrate for an old antique. If every thief were this brazen, the LGD would only need to guard street food stands. So, isn't it time you told me what this is about? I will tell you everything you need to know. Which also coincides with the other matter I need your help with. Find its owner. I see. Some actual detective work this time. Before that thought, Mr. Nothing, where's that benefactor of yours? Kroos. Did she chase after them? I'll go check on her. Kroos? I follow them all the way to this night market, but isn't it a bit too lively? Did I lose him? Let me check this direction. Oops, my bad. You're from this afternoon. I don't suppose you'll believe me if I said I had nothing to do with this. I haven't even said anything yet. But put yourself in my shoes. Soon as I arrive in Changshu, I run into someone trying to rob a friend. Like now again, would you believe that's a coincidence? Don't worry though, I'll give you plenty of time to work out your excuse. Might as well save my breath then. I'll go this way. You check over there. Right then, I'm counting on you, Brother Lee. Hold on. Is something the matter? What's that besides your feet? I don't see anything. Must be my eyes playing tricks. Maybe someone's pet. Let's go. We keep seeing these things. And the name is a strange object. Not even a strange pet or strange creature. This is a strange object.
Peaceful enlightenment.
We got out to deployment. I can't believe we have only gone through 3 nodes. How many nodes this thing has? Oh well. 12 we get this, so we have 6. Two more nodes, I guess. Kroos kick her butt, I believe. Kroos is goated, you know? Kroos is absolutely goated. This isn't it. If things were really so simple, then I would find myself worried about Mr. Liang's eye for talent. Mr. Shank, do we know anything about the visitor from Longmen yet? He's an old friend of Liang Shun. Anything special about him? We have a few unclear leads, but I can at least guarantee that this affair has nothing to do with Lord Wei. That's my father's greatest worry taken care of. True though, considering the sort of method that Lord Wei of Longmen usually employs, if we were involved, we wouldn't be sitting here enjoying tea right now. I've heard many anecdotes about him over the years. It's a shame that I never had a chance to visit Longmen to see his exploits with my own eyes. I'm surprised that you'd show such a keen interest in someone like him. I walk the world of Kung Fu with my younger years, and I've heard he's fine swordman, that's all. It's 11 and we're only 3 nodes in. Yeah, these nodes have been absolutely insane. I haven't even played that much, it's just that the story is too long. Mr. Nothing or Frau Gilius. Frau Gilius can absolutely destroy everyone here. Anyways. I see. It's true that he's a swordman. As for his swordmanship, though, all I know is rumors. In any case, can we assume it was Mr. Liang himself who chose to involve the Longmenite? Undoubtedly. He is the only remaining variable, and also Mr. Liang's only trump card. Mr. Liang should have been on our side. The man he chose should not have tried to deceive me either. It was an illogical move. Mr. Liang doesn't have much of a choice himself. If only... no, it wouldn't have mattered. Isn't her presence in Shangshu the reason everything has gotten so out of hand? The 3 mounts and 17 peaks, a place graced by the presence of a deity. In eras past, Shangshu was a place where many dreamed. Not only people, but all inanimate things. As the saying goes, all things in the world can be deified with souls, and all words in the realm can be summarized in a sigh. According to a legend, a millennium ago, the Yanese towns were scattered all over the country. If only when our Shangshu forebears all collectively saw the same dream, that they chose to settle down on these lands. Yeah, what kind of upscale Mr. Nothing to find the red gaze? Yeah, the red gaze is insane. Yeah, true. Mr. Nothing uses ultimate technique and runs away, Philip style. Not Philip style, JoJo Star style, you know? The legend of Shangshu have always been so magnificent. Outsiders may see it as a mere legend, but to the locals it is history. The operator from the medical company, Kroos, was it? If it wasn't for your help, she would likely have caught up to me. You have my thanks, Mr. Seng. You won't save my daughter from having her hot-headedness led to disaster. It is unnatural for me to come to your aid. At the end of the day, Rhodes Island is an unknown. What do you think, innkeeper? They are not part of the game. They are nonetheless standing very close to the table. I rarely see a woman with such a fine techniques, though. Seeing her chase after you gave me a good idea of her abilities. And what's your assessment? She may be young, but she's a battle-hardened veteran. Oh, did you arrive at that conclusion as Sheng, the innkeeper, or Sheng Qingye, the asker of the frost? Both. You haven't once looked away from that fake cup. I'm only reminiscing about the goblet's original form. When we crossed that wilderness all those years ago, we ran into a group of bandits. None of them spoke Yanese, and we hadn't the slightest idea where they came from. They blew up the caravan and tried to steal our wares, though our escort association colleagues stopped them. Still, there were far too many, all obsessed with our wares, and they followed us for 200 li. It was raining, visibility was low, and there was nary a light in sight. The bandits, who knew the terrain much better, followed us like shadows. We were afraid to counterattack, lest they have some kind of underhanded trick up their sleeves. We were too afraid to run either, lest we couldn't shake them. From what I heard, the sewer regulator once secretly commissioned the renowned Shiu Escort Association to transport an item, only for it to be lost in an accident en route. Okay. 6 bowls of raisins. I want some raisins. There's a lot of raisins. Yeah, that's a lot of raisins. The fact that I have 6 bowls of fucking raisins, or the fact that I ate all of the 6 of them. I think both things are very surprising, you know? X-Walter versus Li Heng, who wins? Ooh, that's a close one. I think X-Walter, just because X-Walter has real guns, and the head kind of really banned real guns. So I think X-Walter, because she will just, you know, fucking shoot him with bullets that can pierce through fucking buildings, which is not allowed by the head. So she would just go, and then a boom, an explosion, and she can absolutely send like a fucking missile kind of thing. So yeah. Li Heng's aura cannot deflect bullets. Yeah, Li Heng, no, absolutely not. Maybe the tiny bullets from the city, but not the real bullets, you know? Anyways. That was my fault. I'm afraid I'm not very good with comforting words, Mr. Sheng. I simply never expected that the next time I met a crossbowman of such horrifying prowess would be my hometown, in the dead center of the city, under a well-lit night, or for the same goblet. I truly cannot begin to explain how I feel. How did you escape then, Mr. Sheng? When do you mean? Oh, the incident you were just talking about, of course. My father always tells me that I am still young and inexperienced, and should learn from my elders. If you would continue to share your story with me, I'll gladly listen. Luck was on my side that night. 2 of my men were hurt, good men. Neither of them made it. An association rule is to save the goods, then the men. We all knew the risk when we all joined the business. But with the injured dead and the goods threatened, that actually freed us to do as we pleased. It was pouring that night, helped to wash the blood off our blades. Tula versus I am fire. I think I am fire. I really think that ego just destroys all these Originium arts, you know? So you just need me to find the cup's owner? Correct. By owner, you mean a buyer or collector? Not quite. It would be a much simpler matter if that were the case. That's strange. This cup was shockingly cheap, but according to the black market appraisal I stole from the smugglers, it seems it's an actual antique, through and through. Who's the man of the hour then? I don't know their name, nor anything else really. Their gender, their race, their age. Well, where am I supposed to start then? Are you even sure they're in Shangshu? That much is certain, and only that. How do you know? Suppose our friend decides to take a trip. Wouldn't that make this a huge waste of time? No, they are in Shangshu, I can guarantee you that. If they had left Shangshu, I would have been notified. Strange. So you can monitor them, but you can't locate them. Oh no, it's a Nian. Yeah, it's a Nian. It's one of the Nian sisters. Do you remember he mag dumped on his heart when she thought the acorn was shots fired? Okay. Are they some kind of monster or enlightened deity? You'll know what I mean once you see them. So they must leave some kind of indication that they are here. Is this the kind of funny business government officials have to deal with these days? Fine, I won't probe any further. If you don't want to tell me, it's just that's not much of a lead in a town this big. They're most likely hiding in one of the 3 mountains. How do you figure? Our friend is unpredictable, but every once in a while, they show up at the mountainside liquor shops to buy alcohol with no regularity whatsoever. But they've never come down to the valleys, nor have they ever appeared in the nomadic cities, in which case, they're most likely somewhere in the mountains. Very well then, the 3 mounts and 17 peaks it is. Sounds like a fun trip. Legend has it that our friend is an appreciator of fine weather and scenery, and they enjoy lounging in pavilions and writing poetry all the more. Legend, huh? It is more than mere legend, actually. So you're familiar with them? Not exactly. In the end, you may just have to try your luck, troublesome as it sounds. Do you have a deadline? I'd appreciate it if you take care of this as soon as possible. As you can tell, too many people are already mixed up in this affair. The longer it continues, the greater the chance it will get even more out of hand. As for the cup, seeing as someone has their eyes on it, we should keep it in the safety of my state. Amazing. Mr. Liang, first you had me bring it to you across thousands of li. Then you want me to find its owner, and now you won't even let me hold it. You're really putting me in quite a bind. Perhaps next time you'll arrange for me to help you from the comfort of Lungmen. There's a sign of my trust in you. It's true though, that if someone has their eye on it, then keeping it on my person is asking for trouble. As for the Xiangshu Inn, we're investigating it. Be careful on your way. If you need help, I can arrange for someone to accompany you. No need. A bodyguard tagging along would just make me stand out. It's trouble, and you know it. Are you certain you'll be fine on your own, though? Sure, as long as you aren't hiding anything else from me. I'm looking for someone, not investigating a scary smuggler ring in Lungmen. How much trouble can it be? At least talk to Master Shen. As a veteran boatman, he can help you anywhere in Shangshu. Very well. Incidentally, is there a Shuang peak among Shangshu's 3 mounts and 17 peaks? Just how stubborn are you, bitch? Oh! She called Kroos a bitch! Green, DYK, the video where a police guy started rolling after getting hit by an acorn. Oh, I have seen it. But he was crazy. He started shooting as well. The Swiblings. The Swiblings. Well, you're the only lead I got. Not letting you go. You're all alone, with no lackeys. Are you sure you want to start a fight in the bustling part of town like this? Huh. How much did that thief from Longman pay you to cover him like this? I don't know how things got to this point, but Mr. Lee is one of our most important partners. Partners? Business then. And you believe him, just like that? You sure he's not swindling you? I trust Rhode Island. So I trust him. Simple as that. Oh. Seems we won't be coming to an agreement then. Looks like. But Innkeeper Sheng also said not to get you any more mixed up with these than you already are. Oh, judging by your reaction, Mr. Lee got it right then. You're in this with the Innkeeper. You playing me for a fool, are you? You're just some shady girl from who knows where. How dare you make a fool of me? I mean, you're making a fool of yourself. Calling my waifu a bitch? That's an offensive charge. Oh, she's your waifu? Okay. Fine, I'll make sure you pay for this. So we're doing this for real, huh? Alright, I've actually got a few things to ask you. Nothing to do with Mr. Lee, but still. Well, she's a very cool waifu. Where's the gameplay? I need gameplay, guys. Regarding Miss Du. She may be my daughter, but I'm ashamed to say she's very mature. No, she's your family. I'm in no position to meddle in your household affairs. How many inns and restaurants have you opened here in your town? Oh, I spent an entire life savings on this business. Fortunately, my old pals take care of me these days. The connections I made over the years finally came in handy. Well, it takes connections to survive in this business. Of course, in the end, it's all down to how capable you are. Being a businessman is another thing entirely. It takes a skill to start a business, but connections to build it up. No doubt, you're already well aware of that, though. Not at all. My father always tells me that the youngsters like me lack isn't persistence or conviction. It's an understanding of everything that surrounds us. Wise words. Indeed, being holed up in a castle in the clouds is no way to live. Skip button shining, glinting as if calling your name. Now, we have to read this, you know. Still, General Zuo is a good father, but it doesn't matter what your father thinks. What is truly important is what you think. Don't worry about that too much. When you are young, there is no shame in letting your frustrations, curiosity, or anger get the better of you. On the contrary, young man, you don't want to lose your edge too early. Thank you for your advice. My advice wasn't just for you. It may sound simple, but it is no simple matter. I had to hear it for myself, all the same. My daughter, what a headache she is. Nice moves. Spare me the act. Didn't even connect. How come you're like a whole different person when you're fighting? My mate Mr. Nothing is like that too. Are you all Chinese like this? I don't want to hurt anyone, that's all. You called us thieves, didn't you? Are you going a little too easy on a thief? Save it. That's not going to fly this time. Hey, how about we stop beating around the bush then? Sure thing, I'm all for it. Gotta warn you though, I'm not exactly speaking for Mr. Lee here. Doesn't matter, neither you nor that con man are the honest sort. The sooner we get this conversation over with, the better. Who did you say you were again? Codename Kroos, an operator currently on deployment from Rhode Island. So Mr. Nothing is that guy's codename? Something like that. He's not quite on the job just yet, though. You work behind fake names, hiding knives beneath your smiles. What a sketchy lot. Whoa, never heard that one before. Someone hired us to take that cup back from the Longmanite. Chinese is a tricky language, and I can't say I've had time to master it. But wouldn't you say using the phrase take it back here's a little too convenient? I trust Mr. Lee, if you really had a grievance, or if this were all a misunderstanding, did it really have to come to blows? This is Chinese heartland, not Syracuse or Bolivar. Violence won't get you anywhere. Yeah, we're doing this, Evan, Pat. Welcome to the stream. Fun fact, Bunny thought is like after birthday. Okay, I don't want to know that, okay? Gunner instinct, yeah. I have my reasons to open with hostilities instead of courtesies. That said, do you seriously not know anything? Oh, so now I'm the one who's getting played for a fool, huh? If you really don't know, you'd best stay out of this and dig no further. I've already spoken with the Longmanite. If you insist on sticking your nose into this, you'll ruin it for everyone. Well, I'm a righteous one. What we're doing is righteous, naturally, or reasons are righteous too. Now that I told you this much, I might as make this clear, whether you believe it me or not. I didn't rob the Liang state. But you know who did? Perhaps. You say you've already talked to Mr. Lee, so how about a truce? Can you give us an explanation we'd accept? An explanation? You said that Longmanite was hired by Magistrate Liang to deliver a goblet from Longman. So the one who hired the Escort Association could be someone even Liang Shun is afraid to offend. What? It's being complicated. Don't count on me to explain it to you. Miss Du. Benefactor, Are you alright? You punk. You here to get in our way too? I haven't even said anything yet. Get him, boys. That's enough chit-chat for one night. Excuse me. Get out of here. Stop badgering the guy already. Alright. Hey, first you say you'll come get me, and now you don't. Must you always give me such trouble? Hold on. You ain't how bad, and you know how to listen, so I'll leave you with a piece of advice. The mountain rapids are turbulent and steep. Stay out of this. Benefactor. I'm fine, don't worry. Miss Du, are you okay? Aren't those two working with the Lungmanite? Why don't we just tell them the truth? I know what I'm doing. Oh. Old Man Sheng wants to dump this on us. Well, that's not gonna happen. I've got to deal with the Lungmanite. The old banner has flown long enough. It's time to switch it out for a new one. I really don't understand what's happening, but okay.
Team, check your gear before departing. Leave it to us.
Oh no, that's bad. Not that thing, not that thing. I hate that thing.
I'm here to help.
It's gonna explode and we're gonna lose instantly.
Relax. Their comms will be paralyzed as long as I'm here.
Everyone, follow me!
Whew, almost dozed off. Whew, I have to get serious now.
Introspection, likely to be attacked by allies. Oh, bronze mirror. 30 times to defeat. Oh. Ah, that makes a lot of sense now. That really makes a lot of sense now.
Artillerymen in position.
Doctor, sorry. This isn't
That's why I needed the damage over time.
a trap I set for you.
And that's why I can't... Oh, now I get it. I am kind of stupid.
We're
I know the solution. Beer. I don't need a mountain.
Your orders, please.
Okay, this is fine.
Let me double their trouble.
Thrust!
I have to get serious now. This one's for you.
$30 times is a lot. Thorns a dot? Is Thorns a dot? Damage over time? I don't think Thorns is a dot.
My turn. Divine judgment.
But that's why the stupid ass things give me so many issues. I never understood that.
Practice without principle.
I fucked up.
Folly.
5 into sorry. This isn't the way out, but a trap I set for you.
Okay, he's going through my defenses, which I don't like. Okay, kind of annoying. Oh, no, never mind. We won. Have you seen the porcelain crabs green? In the IE6, I have seen them, you know? They're much worse than the bronze coins. Really haven't given me that many issues in the IEs. Okay, anyways. Midday. The skies are clear, as though the heavy rains the night before had been nothing but a lie. The second tallest of Shangshu's 3 mounts is Mount Juki. Juki is home to only 2 of the 17 peaks, the lesser of which is Nini Peak. There are 2,222 steps leading to Nini Peak. While this may seem like a fascinating coincidence, additional steps were added specifically for the gimmick. The steps lead heavenward, through the clouds. The higher you get, the fewer visitors can be found. A lush green mountain, rarely ever trodden by footsteps. A few men can be seen here and there. All of them appear to be pole carriers on first glance. This is no Mount Tian, but truly what a fine summit. How do you suppose they built a tea house up here in the mountains, when the roads aren't so much as paved? I don't know. An arts damage dealer. Yeah, the planes deal arts damage, by the way. I think the bronze coins are the worst. There's also a really annoying dragon. It's not the Pseudomot. I have no idea what a Pseudomot is. By hand, how else? On our way up here, we saw a pole carrying walking down the mountain. Didn't they do this every day? Carrying anything from foodstuffs to bricks up from the base of the mountain? From what I hear, a single trip takes a good few hours. It's very toilsome work. Even today, some remote mountains still rely on pole carriers for their survival. Can they build a ropeway or some cable cars or something? First, they need a plot of land to build it on. Wouldn't they? Oh god. Annoying. Very fucking loud. First, they need a plot of land to build it on, wouldn't they? Right. Now that I know the first thing about building ropeways, those guys really are amazing though. They probably rake in quite a bit of dough, don't they? Not until recently. I saw the news not too long ago that the Shangshu magistrate thinks very highly of the coolies. The government even footing the bill for the tea house's tea, huh? Pardon? Excuse me? Noon tea. You got it, Master Shang. Haven't seen you for a couple days. How have you been? Same old. What were you up to? Saw my son. Oh, is that time again? I'd forgotten. If you told me sooner, we could have gone together. Don't worry about it. He likes it quiet. It's been years now. I'm only saying this because we know each other so well. And well, no disrespect, but well, we can't be stuck in the past. You're speaking for Sheng Kuye? Come on, you know he personally invested in all these tea houses here. You're on his payroll. You speak for him, no offense taken. That's half my opinion, too. Half offended then. It's been years already, just hear me out. Have some tea and think it through. Isn't that the man we saw go down the mountain earlier? I think so. It hasn't been that long, has it? He's already back? He and his buddies must have had some kind of relay system, so he only has to go down halfway. That's the only plausible explanation. Nah, they have cars, you know. It's usually around this time where others show up, especially Caber. Yeah, where's Caber? More raisins. Stop eating so many raisins. No good. Can't get through to them. There's no response, which means Nian and Dusk aren't in Shangshu yet. They might not be following the mission directives. Benefactor. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. I'm hardly a clever man, and I certainly can't claim to remember everything I see, but if my eyes did not deceive me. The case that Mr. Li handed to Mr. Liang carried the same pattern as the trinket that Nian had. Must have something to do with them suddenly breaking off from the team. What should we do? Well, I kind of saw this coming too. I talked to Lava, you see, asked her to contact the operator near Shangshu and have them come to get us as soon as she made it to the office. Also, you came prepared. Nian was acting awfully dodgy the whole way, so I figured she was up to something. Are you suggesting we stay here for the time being then? We bumped into Mr. Li. Naturally, we have to help him. It is in the contract and everything. I see. You'll handle this fairly and impartially, while remaining vigilant and conscientious. You continue to command my utmost respect, benefactor. Kroos is so fucking good, you know. Each note has more dialogue than an entire anime episode. Yeah, it has a lot of freaking dialogue. But Mr. Lee is a smart man. He never bothered requesting Rhodes Island's assistance ever since we ran into him in the inn. Maybe he's been trying to tell us not to get involved. If this really does have to do with Nian, though, not to mention Taihe and Suoli. Anyways, we'll check out the rendezvous point when the time comes. Nian's probably gonna be a no-show, but Dusk isn't that kind of girl. We might see her there. Right. Dusk is likely to drop a hint or two at least. No matter how I slice it, though, sometimes things are just too coincidental. Nothing, mate. You didn't have any particular reason for choosing that inn, right? Oh, you jest? Suppose I had an ulterior motive. How could I have counted on a gloom pincer knocking my car over and then us running into each other? Then just how? Okay, then just who is it that made everything line up so perfectly? Oh. Benefactor, that was a jest, right? A joke, a jape. You couldn't possibly be suspecting me, could you, Benefactor? Reminds me of Kanto 8. Kanto 8 had a lot of dialogue as well. It was good, though. Dad? What's the matter? What's a cant? What a cant, huh? That was only 8:20. What's the matter? I thought I was in charge of this whole thing. Someone has to clean up that mess. If you can't do it, then clearly I could too. Wrong. Even if you could, you can't. As long as you're still Du Yaoye and not Du, head of the Scored Association, there's absolutely no way. Why? Do you still fail to realize why I didn't seize the target when he was at the inn? Why I stopped you even? It was because of that chorus with the skills and that nothing dude. It seems you still have much to learn. What do you mean? You have no eye for people. Dad? Do you want me to inherit the association, or do you want me to be the naive me too my whole life? An escort has many enemies. You don't understand. And so I should continue to be the stupid, ignorant daughter of the association's head. I'm supposed to let everyone think that Sheng, head of the Scored Association, is now just an honest businessman, and I'm a successor who's not up for snuff. You know, that's not who I am. Yeah, my girl. Do you know the size of the bone the young people at the Escort Association have to pick with you? What do they know? And what do you know? You're trying to wash your hands of the business, yet you don't even realize how long the younger generation has been unhappy with the current state of the association. Then are you telling me, in all honesty, that starting a new association with those inexperienced disciples is what you truly want? Is that who you are now? All I know is that you made me do this, Dad, and that if I succeed, not only will they all bow down to me, I'll have a fine new addition to my rap sheet. I'm worried that you might not have what it takes. And I'm even more worried that you're actually trying to mess this up. I don't know what you're talking about. If you've changed your mind, then I'd hurry up and tell me. If you haven't, then stop worrying about me. It's too much plot, you know? How did it go, miss? What did the innkeeper say? How do you think it went? Zheng got played. They switched it out with a decoy. At least we don't have to screw this one up ourselves. Sounds like he's already on top of it. Not necessarily. He knows that we're up. He knows what we're up to. Huh? He knows? What should we do then? If our masters ground us, we can't do nothing. Solving a problem like this can take a while, but creating a new one is simple enough. Anyways, off topic, but what do you think of the artistic mistakes in general? It looks stylish when I see it in other people's artwork, but it looks sloppy when I make one. Okay, what do you mean, Cantrella? I want to know exactly what do you mean. I mean, I do see that some parts of the drawing have a little bit of mistakes. You can clearly see that, but I just took it that it's just sometimes a little bit rushed. It's not bad, but sometimes it does feel a little bit off. If that's what you mean. I had the same thought when I first visited Changshu years ago, but the people here are really quite something. From Xinluan to Liunyun, how many wondrous peaks and precipitous paths will we have to cross? The city is dispersed along the mountain chain, and there are settlements scattered all across. What a wondrous sight! No, but what kind of artistic mistakes? What kind of artistic mistakes? That's what I want to know, you know? So, have you come to understand why you came to be robbed? I'm not stupid. Though I trust Liang Shun. And therefore I trust you, Master Shen. Well, you've got smarts. I'll give you that. Is that what Liang Shun said about me? I came to that conclusion myself. Where does Mr. Liang come into this? He once told me that I put up a front and my predictions never come true, but I have a good eye for people. That's what I meant. It's all a matter of experience. Let's go. This is as high as Hunton Peak gets, and we haven't seen any pavilions on our way up here. Kuichang Peak isn't far from here, but why pick that one? If we're looking for someone, shouldn't we start where most people live? What did they used to call Kuichang? Swanjiang Peak. It was difficult to write, so they changed it when it got turned into a tourist spot. Okay, like in proper proportions, perspective, shaky lines, that kind of thing. Okay, I do like shaky lines. Shaky lines sometimes can make for a very good style. In fact, a lot of things now do the shaky lines just to feel stylish. But yeah, shaky lines is not that bad. In proper proportions depends in what you're trying to convey. Okay, if it's a drawing that's too static, improper proportions really feel off, if that makes sense. But if, for example, you add a lot of, how's this called? Movement to your image, sometimes improper proportions help with the feeling. I do think that art is a lot about the feeling, you know? And about perspective, I am really bad with perspective, but sometimes, I mean, as long as it's not a clashing perspective, I think it's fine if you miss a little bit. But yeah, I understand. It's like coding, you know? Sometimes people just leave small mistakes or make small mistakes. To most people, they really don't matter about that, but you always feel like you can do better. So it's always pressing on you. So yeah, I understand. Some people may like your mistakes, but you can never like your own mistakes because you know that it's a mistake. For other people, it's just like your style, if that makes sense. Anyways, Shuangyang Peak. It was difficult to write, so they changed it when it got turned into a tourist spot. Bingo. I had a dream that I was looking for someone on the peak. Now, if that isn't strange, sure, you didn't learn about the old name on your last trip to Shu. Maybe, or perhaps, I have a mountain spirit guiding me. You know how to use arts, right? Think they call them originum arts now. An inkhorn of a name, I tell you, but they've always been around, and may as well be the gods and spirits you speak of. Now, that's not quite right, Master Shen. It is a man who uses Fulu, and thus it is a man who triumphs over nature. It is a man who triumphs over nature? I think I like that saying. Alright. Original arts it is. I don't really get these originum studies. What are you spacing out for? Did I just say something? Man who triumphs over nature. No. Never mind. I was probably daydreaming. She's getting in his head. Is Lee one of the siblings? No, Lee's not one of the siblings. One of the siblings, it's going with like telepathy to help Lee, I think. Guizheng Peak, Shuangyang Peak. We looked there numerous times, but the search always came up empty-handed. Naturally. Yet the Sui regulator has nonetheless come to a decision. Yes. Has her presence in Changshu all these years ever proven to be a transgression, though? Why then? Why did she lend Yan her strength, defending her borders dozens of times? Over such a long stretch of time, it certainly defies common sense. But the situation at hand seems to be going against your wishes, Mr. Liang. If she's a shadow, then the goblet from Longmen must be a flicker of light. Did the light come first, or did the shadow? A difficult yet meaningless question. What is truly difficult are the people who try to answer this question. The Sui regulator came to me directly, to reason with me in person. Naturally, I understand the gravity of the circumstance. You promised General Zuo that when the cup arrived in Shangju, you would feign its theft, allowing it to make its way to his son, Lord Zuo. All to fool certain individuals. Correct. Though I couldn't possibly have explained this all to old Lee, an outsider. Then you should not have chosen a Longmanite to handle this. Given my status, I can't act rashly. It would do more harm than good if it blemishes the early spring festivities. And as the magistrate, all matters, both large and small, are of the utmost importance to me. Is he not a friend of yours? He's my friend, but he's also an outsider. We can hardly blame you. There are too many eyes. What of the cup? As I entrusted my friend with the matter, naturally it is with me, with him. You wish to have the Longmanite uncover Liang's whereabouts without lifting a finger yourself? Correct. Oh, rumor has it that the cup can possess the things around it. Is it true? Mr. Taihe, I have a question myself. Please go ahead. Let us cast aside our status and speak as equals. The Sui regulator bypassed the Ministry of Rights for this matter, far overstepping its bounds. Once the ministry learns of this, there will likely be quite a quarrel between the two parties. You are the Deputy Monitor Censor of the Department of Discipline and Supervision. What are your thoughts? I am indebted to the General, and I'm merely repaying the favor. It comes down to personal feelings, then? That is correct. The Department of Discipline and Supervision's Monitor Censor oversees hundreds of officers and champions integrity. It seems to me there should be no place for personal feelings. Okay. If the Department of Discipline and Supervision learns of this and finds the Ministry of Rights in the right and the Sui regulator in the wrong, what will become of those personal feelings? Guard loyalty and forsake righteousness. There wasn't even the slightest hesitation in your answer, Mr. Taihe. Naturally. It was the General himself who taught me those words. Truly a fine man, then. You needn't worry, however. General Zuo is a Yanese soldier. He would never do anything illegal. Did something force the Sui regulator's hand, then? Even if it means bypassing the Ministry of Rights? Right. Lord Exorcist Zuo Xinlao is a man who normally gives the affairs in the borderlands his utmost attention. Who could have diverted his attention to a mere goblet? Okay, I am so confused about what's happening. Did I miss a chapter or something? Because they are talking about people that I have no fucking clue what's going on, you know? It's not a trivial matter, but hardly a significant one either. And I am certain you already know who it is. Please take care, Mr. Liang. It seems this spring will be colder than expected. You missed. Suo Xinlao is Suo Li, I think. Who the fuck is Suo Lee? Here we are. Aside from a few houses here and there, this is the only town near Quinjiang Peak. What kind of place is this? Before Changshu City was built, it was near the border. The mountain was full of mineral resources, and many blacksmiths and stonemasons worked here. What about now? With the world at peace, the nomadic cities are all parked around the mountain range. Aside from a few forges kept around as storage spots, the town is mostly bed and breakfast now. Bed and breakfast. I'm gonna go buy more raisins. Okay, Captain Israel. What lies at the top of Quinjiang Peak then? No idea. Perhaps just a place for wine and chess? After all, if it were scenic, there'd be no need to go for them. Most likely it's a remote place no one ever visits. I know Changshu's mount and waters like the back of my hand. Never heard of any pavilions of the beaten path though. Quinjiang Peak has only an empty swath of land. The legend goes that a god staring into the deep waters there attained enlightenment by forgetting the waters surrounding it. From then on, everyone called it the Field of the Forgotten Water. I see. Sounds like our friend won't be easy to find then. How about we start with the wine shops? Might be futile without knowing what they look like though. Any ideas, Master Shen? When seeking a man, there is this one simple trick that has worked since ancient times. Have them seek you out instead. True, but a little passive for my tastes. I have an idea though. What is it? Need something? Okay, the same guy who accompanied Lizzie the Thunderbringer to the placation ritual in Sui's garden. Okay, I actually skipped the endings because I know that it's the end of these storylines, so I try not to read it. Quinjiang is pronounced Chichang, though the Ku sound is tricky to illustrate through words alone. Okay, Chichang. Miss Ning. Reading for leisure, I see. Fine taste as always, my lord. Reading for leisure enriches the mind. If there's something you would like to ask, please go ahead. My lord, is something weighing on your mind? What do you mean? Your friend from Lungmen. There's no hiding anything from you, Miss Ning. There's a minor matter, though it's entirely personal. What does it concern? We're looking for someone. What kind of someone? An old friend of ours. A practitioner of martial arts. I see. Is that all? His name is Huai. It seems a simple thing. I did say it was a minor matter. You needn't to worry. You should hide no secrets from me, my lord. And I have none to hide. Very well then. The lady before him walks across the room and takes a glance at the bookshelf. She appears engulfed in a sense of defeat. Fortunately, her mood quickly lightened. It often changes rapidly. My lord, the book you were reading, is it a historical record? It's about an old catastrophe that happened within the bounds of Changshu's 3 mountains. You seem to be very fond of that piece of history. I saw it with my own eyes. I can never forget it. If I remember correctly, the tale of the 3 mountains. I'm surprised you remember. It seems I've reread the book far too many times. I only happened to notice. May I borrow it? I will be paying Uncle Bai a visit. I can read it in my downtime. As you wish. Very well, but she looks kind of sad, you know. Oh, forgive me. Let me get it for you. I haven't been able to read it much lately, so I place it fairly high on the shelf. Thank you. So you'll be visiting Bai, the potter? Yes. Please give him my regards. Of course. I'll take my leave now. Tale of the 3 Mounts. My lord, I'm sure you never realized, but I have actually already taken a peek at your bookshelf. Once when you worked late into the night and fell asleep on your study. He's never put this book so high up. There was a new case on the shelf too. What could be inside?
No further animus signals in range. Mission complete. Perfect.
Mission complete.
All right, Doctor. Give me a
Candle holder. Okay, I think this is the last one we can do. And I mean that this is the last one we can do because I really fucking want Kroos. I need to start building her, so I'll do this one. More information on Zhuo Li. He also does appear in the side story fantasy of the Mirage. Although it has no fighting stages and are purely lore. Yeah, I have seen them. How long are these fucking stages? I was born in a small village 100 li away from what today's Shangshu. It was a beautiful oasis. If you gazed out from the village, you would see a range of mountains that formed a line. The line enveloped a swath of land named Shangshu. There was a catastrophe when I was young. The mountains covered a wide area, and the looming clouds covered an even wider area. The catastrophe messengers were quick at their work. As we evacuated, we could see sparks lighting up the sky. All of us knew that Shangshu's 3 mounts would never look the same after the catastrophe passed. I still don't understand what the fuck the catastrophes are. I was still very young. All I remember is the adults swaying back and their forced smiles. The rescue team moved quickly, but all of us knew that the houses, the farms, and the orchards would all perish in the storm. We passed the mountain on our way. With my own eyes, I saw a drunken woman lounging in a pavilion. I saw her share a toast with the sky. I saw her fall unconscious on the pavilion, completely inebriated. But the rescue team didn't stop. The adults around me pretended as though they didn't see her. Nice. More rations. You're gonna be pooping all night. Or morning for you. A black goblet. Was this the cup she drank from? Miss Lee. Sir, do you need something? Can you describe the guest just now? Of course, I could never forget a forte hung like him. Prepare 2 boxes of pastries and pay Miss Ning a visit. If Miss Ning meets with the forte there, come back and let me know. Very well though. Why aren't you, my apologies. I should have asked. I will go right now. Benefactor, I asked around and it seems we'll arrive at a rendezvous point if we follow this path up the mountain. But suppose we really don't find anyone there. What should we do? Then we'll just have to go back to the Liang state to find Mr. Li. He said Magistrate Liang asked him to look into the goblet's owner. We should help him out. But what if Miss Du spoke the truth and was indeed a man of renown who seeks the cup? Would Magistrate Liang truly know nothing of it? But would that all of this was a mere premeditated conspiracy? Why would Magistrate Liang need to go through the trouble and put such a show? It's not like we haven't ever seen any big shot ourselves. You mean the boy who claimed to be a messenger? If only the doctor was around, he could have just handed all this trouble off. I miss the dorm soft beds. Why must we always mix ourselves up in trouble? Finish your tea. It's time to go. Travel-weary woman. She looks like an operator, you know. Anybody that looks like an operator is gonna be either trouble or something cool. Is it normal to not take a shit for 4 weeks? Yeah, it's not normal. It's not normal at all. You should go see a doctor. Hello, Savos. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Catastrophes are a catch-all term for major natural disasters that arise due to Originium producing massive energy when disturbed. But, okay. But aren't catastrophes like clouds going around? I'm kind of confused. Should be around here. Hot water coming through. Out of the way. Watch out. Rimbilitonian. Struth. Don't scratch the paint, Koba. A letter? From just now? Yeah, you're full of shit. Literally. It's past the rendezvous time. They really didn't come. What should we do now? We don't know if Benefactor Lava has been to the office. Perhaps we should wait a little longer. Or we could meet up with Mr. Lee first. An ink spirit. Good. An ink spirit. Hold on. Can those things leave the scrolls? I have no idea myself. Hey, little guy, where do you come from? Where's your owner? Gah! Hey, no biting. Let go. Okay. Any major natural disaster capable of wiping a city off the map could be called a catastrophe, though the designation is meant for originally uncalled natural disasters. Okay, thanks. No go. The ga. It's different. You're the one who provoked it. Hey, Dusk! Bitey, that's enough. Dusk, we're into a bit of trouble. You have to bear with me talking to you this way. Trouble? Don't worry about it. It's nothing you can help with. In Changshu, we ran into some court envoys who were investigating what happened at Mount Hui, Chi, and Kowu City. They said they're from the Sui regulator. Tsk, I thought Nian would have everything sorted out by the time she came knocking on my door. It seems I should have kept my expectations low with the way she goes about things. Did you fight them? Heaven forbid, we should try to tussle with the Mandarins. Not that we would have won if we tried, haha. They mentioned you and Nian, but it didn't seem like they were looking into you too seriously. They came to Changshu on a different mission. I don't know about that. Do you have any clues? It's got something to do with a black goblet. Black goblet. We're helping a certain Mr. Lee to look into the cup's master too. The cup looked like it had a pattern on it, much like the trinket that Nian gave Benefactor Lava. Heh, a cup, no wonder something seems strange. I have a pretty strong hunch as to who that cup belongs to. She can help us with quite a bit if we actually manage to find her. At the very least, she can help me keep Nian's mouth shut. Thus, get out here already. The old fart's rambling away. He's really pissing me off. It's your turn. Is that Nian? You must have misheard. Heavenly Forged. Perhaps we should keep you no longer. You said you're looking for the master of the cup, weren't you? Find her before the Mandarins do. Persuade her to help us. At the very least, drag this out until we get to Changshu. Don't let the Sui regulator take her away. I'm counting on you. Okay, what the fuck is the Sui regulator? I still don't understand that. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks, Savos. By the way, what does Sui regulator do? We're back. Benefactor, is it just me, or does this baffling trickery of Dusk really come in handy? It's not worldly arts anyways, so don't bother trying to learn it. But it is convenient, I'll give you that. Okay, who the fuck is the bestial Sui? The Sui regulator is a secret society that polices the Swiblings. Okay, and its proxies, thus, the Swiblings by extension? Interesting. You're looking for a pavilion. I'm guessing that a pole carrier like you, having come up and down the mountain so many times, the range here must be like your own backyard. Let me tell you. Then, the 3 mounts and 17 peaks are full of pavilions, be it old red stops or newly built scenic spots. It's tough to find a specific one. You can do it. It'll take a lot of work, and I get paid by the trip, you know. Not like anyone across the world would work for free. Indeed, here's your reward then. You're from Longmen? Yes. What should I call you, kind sir? The name's Shang. Like Shang-Kui. What do you want me to do? Oh wait, what do you want me to do for you? Be your guide? Or do you want me to find somewhere that fits the description and report back? Time is of the essence. It'll be for the best if we can split up. You're not from around here, and you're with a boatman. I've spent a very long time in the rivers, and I'm familiar enough with the area. The rivers are nothing like the mountain roads. They're both in Shangshu. You can skip the Belly, Seung, and Kyulang peaks. They're just small peaks that people back in the old days decided to count towards the 17 peaks. Very well, we're actually focusing our search today on the Kyujang peak here. I'd appreciate it if you could find me some clues before sundown. And please do look out for any towns with famous wine shops while you're in the mountains. Wine. Aren't all those who frequent pavilions connoisseurs of drink? They're always passed out drunk in them. I'll ask around then. Much thanks. We'll meet in the tea house, there in the evening then. Very well. See you. I think he's asking for trouble, to be honest. Well, if you aren't a casual guy, you pull a random person off the street and ask them to help you. Aren't you afraid of getting duped? I'm a detective. Gotta take a risk every now and then. Can we trust him? Just barely. He got attention from all the shopkeepers along the road. That means he's got a decent relationships. A ball carrier who would swindle this little money wouldn't have such a good reputation in the neighborhood. Besides, it's better than searching blindly. You have a point. Where do we head next, then? Any clues? A mysterious person that our magistrate insists is in Shangshu. Their whereabouts, unknown nonetheless, wouldn't hang out in a normal town like this. So much of the problem lies in the cup. Besides, if someone bent on getting their hands on this no-name goblet, it's only meant that this little trinket is the key. Master Shen, suppose the two of us run into the thieves from the other day. Do you think you can fend them off together? I spent a few decades on the rivers, and the only thing I've ever worried about is how my grandchildren are doing in school. I've never fought anyone. I think it would be quite a problem if I ran into bandits. All I can do is be your tour guide, kid. If you're worried, you'd better go to Mr. Liang soon and have him find you a bodyguard or two. You haven't ever needed to leave the finger in your line of business? I've been boating on the rivers for a few dozen years. I've never gotten myself into any of those hairy situations. I can guarantee your safety if we run into some wild beasts on our journey through the mountains. But with all the construction around the mountains, the past couple years, you won't come across any beasts. It's interesting. This is an invitation to wine, yes. So there aren't any wild beasts, but there are creatures with metal plates on their backs. Now, what's that about? I don't know myself. Where did you see that? I saw it there. Aho. Right here. This is... Aho. And it's gone. You scared it away. Hey. Need something? Do you have the cup? Work for Innkeeper Sheng. He has a small eatery in this town as well. He wants you to treat you to lunch. Run. I really don't understand what Miss Doe and the innkeeper are thinking. This is such a pain in the ass. First they want us to steal the goods, then they want to ensure no one makes off with it. And they even want us to get in the employer's way. Huh. Hey, get up. Take a look over there. Stop right there. Hello, sir. How may I help you? I'm traveling right now, but I lost my wallet. I don't know nobody here. Think you can help me out? Did all of you lose your wallets together? No, we couldn't all be bothered to bring our backpacks with us. You know, so we put our cameras and wallets and whatnot in all one bag. It's the bag that we lost. We ain't gonna ask for much of you. Just head back down the mountain and call the cops at the hotel there. I promise it'll be worth your while. Please help us. Wow. Pretty bad. Look at the time already. Sundown here comes early, huh? Nothing, mate. How do we get to Liang State again? This way, benefactor. Shanshu street and alleys are vivid and colorful. There's a certain charm to gazing out at the mountains in the distance and the markets below from atop the skyscrapers here. It's an entirely different scenery than what you find in Kohu. Right. It's got a nice vibe and the view is great. Not to mention, when the wind blows, you can sometimes smell the rust. Am I right? It has been a while since my blade was last unsheathed. How could it possibly rust? You need us for something? Of course, Rhode Island has gotten too involved. So you've been digging up dirt on us. Here's a Chinese idiom you might like, Miss Kroos. Justice casts a wide net. A medical company that strives to rescue all infected and sees them as equals regardless of their race, status, and wealth. Even the purest of mountain springs must be no match for Rhode Island's impurity. Thanks for the compliment? Oh, please don't get the wrong idea. I didn't mean that as a threat. After all, if Rhode Island was a dishonest organization, you two would be in jail right now. In other words, I would like you to see our current situation as a form of trust. Should I say thanks? However, infected should not be wandering about in such a bustling part of town, out in the open. Safety remains a concern after all. Would you follow me? Let's take this somewhere else. What should we do, benefactor? This gets sketchy through and through. Not necessarily, and it's not like we have a choice. Sure, let's go somewhere else. Very well. I see you two are formidable talent as well. I'll wait for you two at the top of the tower to the north in a quarter hour. Did he just jump? Is that what a guy calls Quinjong in Chinese martial arts? More or less. Of course, considering his martial prowess, he's no normal man. Alright, fine. He's extraordinary, actually. I don't see you get this serious often. Haha, you jest, my benefactor. I'm always solemn and serious about every last detail. To possess such a fine skill at his age, he must have studied under a distinguished master to hone his extraordinary talent. Even that might be an understatement. His abilities are likely beyond our imagination. Like I was saying, if he had that bull of a Mandarin for a bodyguard, he's not to be taken lightly. They know about Nian and Dusk. Obviously, they know about Mr. Lee too. Dusk said we have to find the Goblet Master first. Getting involved with a Chinese Mandarin, though, is going to chill me out when we get back. If only the doctor. Guess we can't always count on the doctor, huh? Mr. Drip. He just flew. Like wee.
Let's go! Take them all by storm! Hoops incoming! Get ready, everyone.
And here comes the stupid ass things again.
Leave it to us.
Are you gonna do anything? You piece of shit. Oh no, he's avoiding me.
Counting on you again today, little apple.
Oh no, he's avoiding me. This is not what I expected. This is absolutely not what I expected.
Relax. Their comps will be paralyzed as long as I'm here.
Everyone, follow me!
Okay,
Got it.
that's fine.
Cut them to pieces.
I guess we can destroy both of them with this. Oh, no, nothing. Nothing much, I would say.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
May its lightning flash. Thunder swords shall clash.
A bit of story. The story's been very heavy, you know? Not like, oh my god, how heavy.
Prepare to fight.
Oh, these guys. This guy's an absolute fucking nightmare. I really hate him.
Got it. You can't stop me.
Thank God she has an AoE. I have lost so many IEs 6 because of that guy. You have no idea. Yeah, I agree. I think Radiant is still having a lot better here.
Whew, almost. I have to get serious now.
Okay, I have enough of this.
Almost dozed off. I come from the depths.
Everyone, follow me. Ready for action.
In position and ready to light 'em up.
Got it.
No, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Wait. There's some gameplay in my stuff. Okay, yeah. I think this one has a little bit of a problem of too little gameplay for that much story. I really wanted a little bit more gameplay.
Don't worry, you got me.
There is no cure for the shameless.
Need some fire to turn up the heat?
A fine decision.
Okay, let's...
Fine blade shall evil be excised. Shut up.
Need some fire? Fire!
Sadly, there's no
Okay, that was not that hard.
battlefield.
That was not that hard. I am really expecting missions a lot harder. But apparently not. Well, that was an unfruitful day. I never had such headaches back at the agency in Lungmen. Because Mr. Liang left you no leads to follow? No, it's actually because I have a lot of friends in Lungmen. And aside from Mr. Liang, the shut-in, the only friend I have in Shangshu is you, Master Shen. There's a crowd at this door, isn't there? Doesn't look like they're trying to be discreet. Hey, the Lungmen is here too, right? Don't be rash, just don't let them get away. Keep an eye on them. I don't suppose we walked into their trap. Weird. It doesn't matter how glorious they were in the old days. They're just a bunch of restaurateurs now. Do they really have this much influence? There's no one else around. Wait. Master Shang! I'm here. Have a seat. Would you like some tea? I asked around. There are a few spots that fit the description. Very few visitors, but there are some pavilions that have been around for a while. I marked them on the map. As for your wine shops, wherever there's a settlement, it's practically guaranteed that there's one. These places fit the bill. There's one at Guajong Peak. I have no idea myself, but old Kyun insisted that there is. These are all out-of-the-way trails, so no normal sightseers would go there. Be careful. I see. Thank you, Master Shang. I'll take my leave then. Master Shang, do you know those men outside the door? Don't know them. Goodbye. What's going on? The innkeeper, Master Shang, and the Lungmenite have dealings with each other. Should we still block the way out here? What the hell are you even trying to block? Let's go. We're out of here. The meme reset is here. What do you mean? What's the meme reset? Salty pretzel, what's the meme reset? What is the meme reset? You're back. The trip was a complete waste. Please don't ask. I'm just worried about bandits coming after you. As long as you're looking out for me, they won't make trouble. What's more, our hot little goblet isn't in my position anymore. You should be careful yourself. No need. We found out who ambushed you. It's all a misunderstanding. They thought you were a smuggler pillaging artifacts. Well, it sounds like Shangu's chivalry code is alive and well. That was quite a brawl for a minor misunderstanding. Don't blame them. Master Shen, Lee's a local. I'm afraid I'll need you to take care of him for the next couple of days. Of course, it's no big deal. I know things are hectic at the docks lately. I'll pay you double your wage for your time. Don't worry about it, Mr. Liang. We never talk money. I can't do wrong by my citizens. You've been a great help. I might need more of that help in the future. Okay, you know memes? Tralalelo, tralala and shit. They're trying to bring back old memes like Pepe. Guys, Pepe will be back? Do you know the way? Or some shit. That's how I know. Has the meme reset already flopped? The meme reset became a meme. Wow. I mean, if it became a meme and I haven't heard of it, yeah, it kind of flopped. It already kind of flopped. But yeah, I hope they bring back the good old memes. Because that tralalero AI shit, it's so fucking bad. Anyways. The memes audience are kids. Yeah, those memes are not really memes. They are too directed at kids. And companies are just using them to sell shit. So I wouldn't call those things memes. Anyways, fine then. If that's how you feel, then I won't push it. I'll stick with our boy Lee for as long as he's here. Those of us who make a living on the mountains, trails, and rivers know the 3 mounts and 17 peaks like the back of our hands. Thank you. Liang Shun. What's the matter? We'll talk inside. I remember telling you that as long as you aren't hiding anything from me, this will be nothing complicated. Tell me, what exactly is the story behind the cup and its master? Luckily, almost everyone who's familiar with those old memes has grown out of its target audience age. True. You don't expect kids to remember, do you know the way? From decades ago. Also, it's fueled by nostalgia and stuff, which most of the memes audience, toddlers with iPads don't have. That's true, that's true. Those were the golden age of memes. The golden age of our memes. Maybe it's time that the young have their own memes that we will look fondly in the future. My only gripe with those memes is that they are AI fueled, so there's no human intent behind them. It's just random AI shit, you know? Yeah, we're past the gameplay. Again. Anyways, tell me, what exactly is the story behind the cup and its master? You can't tell me? No. I ran into those guys again in the mountain today. What? So that little misunderstanding of yours isn't actually very convincing. How high are the stakes? As high as heaven. You should have told me sooner. I was afraid you'd get dragged into the mess if you knew too much. So you still think I'm not part of the mess? Forgive me. You should get some rest. If our friend proves too difficult to locate, then you don't have to worry about it. We've come this far. You can't suddenly have second thoughts about this, can you? I appreciate the feeling, but if I really call it quits here, that's the end of the good life for you. I know that much. So what's on the table? You can at least tell me that, can you? Both the people and the country. Well, the stakes do sound high, and it's such a tall tale. I'm finding that kind of hard to believe. I would never joke about such a serious matter. Of course, I know you wouldn't. Let me change the subject then. You wouldn't be entertaining a lovely lady this evening, would you? There is nothing between me and Miss Ning. I never said there's anything between you two. Your eyes said enough. Really? Everyone always ridicules you for how unsociable you are. But even Huai Tianpei's girl is all grown up now. You have to have scored a home run at least once or twice. You have your reasons, huh? How about a drink? It's high time we had a drink together. Right, we're long overdue. Drink. 4 combo nodes and 1 story node. Only that. This is the 5th. Why is there so many story in this? Too much story. You truly are a swift one, Miss Kroos. The innkeeper wasn't kidding. Where's the man with the fan? We couldn't risk a complete wipeout in case you had any traps set up here, can we? How peculiar. I thought you would send him while you hide in the shadows. As the saying goes, one should sacrifice a pawn to save one's queen. Not only are you the queen, you are a crossbowman and an escape artist. Even so, you came personally. Well, my mate Nothing isn't a regular operator yet. I can just have him fly into the face of danger. And yet you still have a mind for danger. Especially when you have to go in alone, don't you? If you're the kind of bloke who goes all, I can see right through you. Just to seem smart, I'd rather go home and have a sleep. Ha, so temperamental. Forget I said anything then. I'll get to the point. We've looked into Rhodes Island a little. With so little time, we didn't dig up a lot of information. I don't claim to fully know you, but at least I know you can be trusted. Can I? Not only did I butt my head into this affair, I'm an infected, you know. You must put the right people on the right job, or empathy is a misfortune that all infected face, with those that have to do with their responsibilities or skills. I would like Rhode Island to do us a favor. No, in fact, if you don't help us, then I'm afraid you'd be making an enemy of us. You want Mr. Lee's goblet. When I chased the thief that night, right away, the track split into 2. It was dark out, and you moved quick, but I never took my eyes off the one who'd actually left the Liang state. I lost them not long thereafter, though, and then a certain someone showed up, just like it was a planned diversion. The innkeeper drew my attention. Was he drawing it away from you? No wonder he thinks so highly of you. Bingo, eh? What does the cop have to do with Sui? You know of Sui? Oh, looks like you're not lying. Although, you know only half the story. Is that so? Considering you see Nian and Dusk as friends, and that she told you about this much, they must see Rhode Island as a lifeline of sorts. In years past, so long as they stayed in line and broke no rules, the zoo regulator would turn a blind eye to whatever they did. But nowadays, things are different. Not only are the times changing, you are on friendly terms with Nian, and you even brought Dusk off her mountain. That put you on the zoo regulator's wrong side. We were just... I know you mean no ill will, but what comes next? How is Great Yan meant to know that they are not planning anything when they are all in one place? Great Yan? I'm not trying to exaggerate. Nian and Dusk disappeared not long after they reached Shangshu, and it just so happened that a goblet associated with them made its way here around the same time. Furthermore, the man of the hour is on Rhode Island's side. This is a tremendous coincidence. Wouldn't you say so, Miss Kroos? And I'm not one to believe in coincidences. I am so confused. Okay. Oof. I forgot to hang clothes to dry. Oh, no. If I don't get to that now, there won't be anything to wear tomorrow. Zhang Zong, huh? You shouldn't have come. Now get lost. I'll pretend I didn't see you. There was a young man who asked me to look for a pavilion in the mountains. Well, no, things were complicated when you left. But not only did you leave us without an explanation, you even set the innkeeper up, going by the rules that makes you a traitor. Then your men surrounded him. Please, traitor, Brother Shang, I'm begging you. If anyone sees us, things will get hairy. Let's put a stop to this. Who is that man? Brother Shang. I'm asking you, who is that man? The Longmanite? Yes. It's all business. It's got nothing to do with outsiders, and I have nothing to tell you. I'll be 10 for years at the end of this one. I've been thinking of giving the association an explanation soon. I'll give you all an explanation. I'll settle the score with Sheng Kuye. I still can tell you, Brother Shang. Liu, Who pulled you out of the fire all those years ago? I can't say. It has to do with the goblet, doesn't it? The cup from 10 years ago. You. Bingo then. So that's the goblet the kids have been talking about. Hey, you didn't interrogate any of the young disciples, did you? This must be fate. Hey Shang Chong, don't just leave after you got that answer from me. Or years of friendship means nothing to you, huh? Hey? This is very complicated. Okay, here's a tip. You should gamble, and you must glaze over glorious FNAF King Markiplier. No. Huh. Looks like you're a better drinker than you used to be. The Liang Shun of the good old days would probably be curling up into a ball under the table right now. I drink by myself every now and then. Well, that's what Magistral Liang. You find the time to drink even as a government official. Hold on. You drink by yourself every now and then? Does that mean that what I think it means, does it? I drown my sorrows. It's human nature. We are not human, though. They say that it takes a personality change to build your tolerance for alcohol. Wise words, don't you think? It's a fair point. When we drown in our sorrows, it's a whole myriad of relationships we're trying to drown. To tell you the truth, I was actually pretty surprised when I saw you again. Why is that? The Liang Shun I know is a methodical, taciturn fellow. I remember that time in school, outside the Chamber of Teachers Emeriti, when you said you were going to blaze all under heaven. You said the world's a harsh, cold place, so you'd build a fire to warm everyone up, and they would never know darkness again. I was just spouting words. We were young. Perhaps they were the exact words that led me to reflect on myself now. It was years ago. Many years ago. You aren't the refined young master you used to be either. Time flies, and I've frightened all mine away. It's been a long time since you left home. Have you spoken to your family? It hasn't been that long since I left home. You're saying that detective agency in Longmen is your home now? Of course. What about back in Jiangdong? Jiangdong, or Kongtong as we call it, is just a place with a house, some lanterns, and a few old friends. We've both changed. I hope that when we clink our glasses together, it's not the sound of our past ambitions crumbling away that we hear. No, that's not quite right. You're a mandarin of some standing and the magistrate responsible for a city. If the masses are happy with you, perhaps you've already achieved your dreams. We still have a longer road ahead of us. Shangshu has always been a bustling place. What I'm trying to accomplish is just gilding the lily. I hope that you won't forget who we once were, then Gonbui, Ganbei. Okay. Get drunk on wine to make the sorrows disappear. Okay, sure. After the stream, I will do that. That sounds like a great idea, you know. The green cap means cocked in Chinese. No, I don't know. Anyways, seems like Yan's research into occult mysticism is the greatest secret across the whole world. You make it sound like we don't want to share. They may take different forms, but all nations approach the same problem in their own way. Everyone faces this issue. Though, because of certain historical reasons, Great Yan's Sui regulator happens to be at the forefront of Ferran mythology. Always has been, always will be. Kujarak still worships them as gods, and Sami attempts to coexist with them, but the Sui regulator's research has advanced to unparalleled heights. So the Sui in Sui regulators is the name Sui that Nian talked about. Did Nian tell you about those legends? The old emperor, the wild hunt, and what they uncovered? That's the stuff Lava talked about. Oh shit. In ancient times, the people thought of certain creatures as gods, and with civilization advancements, they gradually began to go into hiding. Sorry? The Sui is one of such creature. Certain creatures. Whether they actually meet the definition of a living being is up for debate, and I don't suppose we need to go there. All you need to know is that when at last they come to bring destruction to the world, Yan has the power to annihilate them. That's all. Fair enough. This is not exactly confidential SUI regulator information, but it's not exactly common knowledge either. I'm telling you all this not because I want scholarly discussion. Nian Dusk and the one who's hiding somewhere in Shangshu, all of them are under the SUI regulator surveillance. Normally these things would not happen at such a pace, but then one day the clouds all dissipated from that mountain. By the time the SUI regulator's candle holders arrived, Dusk was nowhere to be found. That happened just a few days ago. It took only a few days for the candle holders to brief the court on this matter too. That's something. There's quite a bit of distance between Monhauchi and the capital, isn't there? Rose Island is getting itself involved without knowing the whole picture. The ignorant are blameless. On the contrary, it's unimaginable that you would work with those two without knowing anything. Now, we would like Rhode Island to follow the SUI regulator's arrangements and persuade the Illuminite to surrender the goblet himself. I don't like the SUI regulators at all. I think they're the evil guys, you know? I knew it. Liang Shun was under your thumb the whole time. Correct. He had Mr. Lee deliver the cup all the way from Longmen to be stolen. And it's all a show, huh? You call the magistrate by name, but give the Longmenite a courtesy title. That shows you're a good person. Does being a good person mean anything else in Yan? Please don't get the wrong idea. I'm not trying to beat around the bush. All I'm saying is that you aren't hiding your trust in the Longmenite anymore. Is it because of his partnership with Rhode Island? It's actually more than that. He's a friend too. There aren't many people we can truly call friends. It seems Nian and Dusk are your friends too. It sounds like the SUI regulator has some high standing in Yan. So why the ruse? Who are you trying to fool? I'm afraid that's more than what Rhode Island needs to know. And you're straight up admit that. There's nothing to hide. It's just a more elegant way to show about this to save our Mandarin some face. Now that I've told Rhode Island so much, can we set aside our differences and negotiate? You want our help. We like Mr. Lee's too. What do you need help with? The elimination of the SUI. The elimination of the SUI? Are they gonna kill Nian and the others? I want to know exactly what they are planning. I'm not the drunk. No need to call me like this. You're my guest. I'm just a grunt you summoned from Longmen. I actually consider the possibility that the messenger might not be able to find you in Longmen. And I actually registered my agency in Longmen hoping that you'd find me. Lee's detective agency. Why did you choose to build your business in Longmen though? It's the farthest away I could get from Yan. Any farther than that, I have no place to go. You could come back. I don't want to. Lian Shun. I know, actually. You always knew. Longmen is not your home, yet you spent half your life holding out hope for Longmen. I thought there, I could finally find what it was that I wanted to do. Did you? I did, but I also found that I could find it just about anywhere. All those years ago, Huayin Tai Tianpei said he'd study Kung Fu and make a name for himself. And all those years ago, Liang Shun wanted to do something for all people under heaven, to change the ways of the world, such that they would no longer have to be afraid. Oh, okay. What about you? I was just a fiend beast in a river, and the moment I jumped a few chi out of the water, I felt I was at the top of the world. Okay, I'm pooped. I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. You should get going. Very well. Take care. There's no more wine. Old friends, old friends. I think he knows. New Epstein files dropped? Really? What did they say? Are they all black now? A brilliant move. I see that I'm losing. I suppose there's no need to continue. That's right. There's no need to continue. There are more to the four arts than Wakey, and yet, that's the one you always pick to challenge me. This is a form of bullying. One man must avoid one's shortcomings. And both know I am no match for you in poetry and song. Fair. Lost interest already? These are times of peace. Though, these times of peace are enjoyed only by Yan. Your stones are set only in Yan. Correct. The board is entirely within Yan's borders. Although, I am not necessarily playing every round. In that case, the other games must take place elsewhere in the world too. Will those games have aught to do with you? Real men remain silent as they spectate and never regret their moves. So all you do is spectate. You watch mankind as they wage wars and battle with each other. I'm just learning the art of the game by spectating. Even children start to play by imitating. Okay, something is really odd with Lee, you know? Yeah, this is going forever. But you're not him. What do you mean? You are one of his pieces. Will you play in his stead then, Mr. Lee of Longman? Oh, this is peculiar. Why did he drag an ordinary man like you into this game? No, perhaps he didn't choose you in particular. He simply realized that things would come to this sooner or later, no matter who and no matter what. What are you talking about? I'm saying you're not the disheartened man, but you are sitting here in his stead, playing a game with me. Who are you? Ling. What is this place? A dream from 100 years ago. Now that's funny. How could I have a dream that takes place a whole century ago? Indeed. How could you? What are you doing here? It feels like I had quite a dream. Oh. Stop right there. That voice.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
Yeah, you were perfect, Myrtle. Well, fuck. We went to 1 a.m. Again. And we have, guess what, guys? Another story node. Another fucking story node. Oh, this is so fucking long. But look, I got Kroos. I finally got Kroos.
Doctor! I'm back! Haven't got caught up in hassle lately, have you?
Oh, she has a beautiful voice, actually.
That's good. Right, I'm heading back to my room to rest up. If there's anything you want dealing with,
To give you a shout. Sure, Kroos. We got Kroos, guys.
Happy New Year! Doctor, Frankus says the speech I had prepared before was too
Hello, guys.
plain and
I got Kroos.
out of their way to ready.
I got Kroos the keen glint.
I don't know what I should say.
What the fuck does she do?
In that case,
Attacks plus 30%, attacks 2 times in a row and again camouflage. So she's invisible.
Happy New Year!
Okay, she's cool. She's cool. Might get Kroos Loki. We got Kroos. That took so long. That took so fucking long. I need ranged units. Yeah, same. That's why I got Kroos. Anyways. Guys, we finally got Kroos. Oh, and a notification. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, we are getting a new event. Guys, we're getting a new thing. Okay, well, that was very interesting. That was very fine. Oh, that was so fucking long. That was so fucking long. It was reading a lot. It was reading maybe a little bit too much. Yeah. Okay, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks everybody for donating. This was interesting. This was very interesting. I will say that I really liked it. I will say that now I have to just play something in the background because I have 155 sanity that I need to waste. Oh, thanks. I do need those. Did I send you another clue 2 again? I am so sorry. I am so very sorry.
There won't be?
Oh, yeah, I got clue number 1 from Cats. Nice. Oh, yeah, right, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, or else you have to read the entire invitation to wine again. We still have to see invitation to wine. We still have... Oh, we still have so much invitation to wine. That one's long. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Just leave a like. Just leave a like. I'm really tired, okay? I'm really tired. And see you next time. Bye-bye, guys. I have 8 clue 7 for some reason. Interesting. To be 100% honest, I am kind of very fucking confused why Invitation to Wine is so long. But anyways, good night. I hope we can finish something next time. I hope we can finish something. Oh, fuck. Oh, that gave me hiccups. Fuck you. But being 100% honest, is it that like everywhere now? Are we gonna get like a ton of how's this called?
What, please?
A ton of story like that? Because like, I feel like I barely played the game. I just read a fucking novel.
As long as I can get my magazines, it doesn't really matter.
You're rich. Yes, you're rich. Anyways, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. Sleep well. Don't piss your pants. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. And bye-bye. It was really fun having you all here. Good night. I'm gonna go and drink some wine.